Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are back in Total War with Sail the Faithless. Possibly... Oh, I like how he said his own name when I clicked on. So possibly going to be finishing his short victory here. We will see. Right now, we are staring down Grimgor, which is kind of the how many times must I teach you this lesson, old man meme. I'm just gonna, okay, looks like I can just hit auto this time. Wow, yeah, my army would not have gotten that heavily damaged if I had done it myself. Alright, Norse Warhorse, suffered high casualties in multiple battles, 5% bonus health, cool. Ogres, oh my goodness, Greases, oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to sit in ambush stance here. It would have been better if I had done that fight manually, but we did not. Enfeebling foe, that's... Do I want to reduce my... I mean, I guess I can. Let's see, we're going to get 10 more points. 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, we could do that. Monsters of the North. Okay. And Deadly Blade. On the Hunt is only for when this character is like running around on their own, not in an army. What does the Spawn of Chaos skill under the Route Marcher one do?
I triumph where Skull Kane faltered.
Army gets 5% more movement range. Enemy heroes have a 10% less chance of doing bad stuff to you. And your whole army gains 200 XP per turn if they're not XP capped.
Merry Christmas Eve, Muck and Chat. Glad to hear your voice is almost back to normal after 2 weeks.
Anyway, Shark, thank you. Last night, talking about the voice thing, last night, I was really desperate for some relief. And I was like, okay, one of the things that chat has asked me to try, I could go ahead and give it a shot right now. Which was like, I wasn't going to make tea that late, but I was like, I can do hot water with honey. And so I literally just got hot water and honey and made just like a hot drink and then started working on that. And I drank the whole thing. Chat, that was nasty. I was like feeling my stomach bile come up and swallowing it back down for like the next like 30 minutes. Like I was trying to sleep and trying to not throw up. I don't know if it helped. I hope it helped, but oh my god. And then let's see, this morning I took the last pill that my doctor had given me. So like I'm out of that now. And then, again, desperation. I tried the gargling salt water thing again, which is disgusting, but I actually think it helped. I think that provided some immediate relief, so I'll probably keep doing that one. Hold on. Can we get this guy? Okay. I don't want to get... If I stay where Sail was, I think the 2 armies from the west and this army from the south could all converge and hit him. So I think I need to take out one of these armies on our own. Which is not going to be... I mean, it should be doable, but it's not going to be as easy as normal, because these are not hordes and hordes of weak units. These are ogres, which are fewer units that are much tougher.
I see our foe with my considerable talents and your raw strength. We will emerge victorious.
Saltwater gargling is probably the best thing you can do, but you've rejected that. I didn't reject it. I tried it. I did it like 4 times. I just felt like it wasn't helping. But now I'm desperate, so out of other ideas, so trying it again. So you guys see what's going on here.
They're all best around. From the heavens to the shadows.
Yeah, I am seeing my character's health bars move quite a bit. This is hurting. Yeah, it's really tough to use his spells in this situation. And they are going for the army.
Slaughter awaits before our axes rust.
Running. Scarred, but unbound.
Yeah, Sail might still be able to solo this army, but it's not as easy versus ogres as it was with the greenskins.
Driven by bloodlust.
Roar! Onward! Master of the unholy storms, they will fall.
For glory. Savage pursuit. Thirsty for blood.
They're all best rock.
Yeah, I can't even like throw any really useful lightning bolts or anything just because of what we're dealing with here.
Marauder Bearman! Chaos Marauders!
Let's get the really low health guys and back them up.
Shot them! Grah! No! Chaos Marauders! Yes!
Horseman axes! Touched by chaos. Axes! For dark favor!
The beetle!
Okay. So, because our hero units and our lord keep regenerating, we're going to see his health is going up. We're going to let this drag out for a minute. And then And we can pick off a few things, not a lot. We can pick off a few things, though. And then I'll catch up on chat after that. One kind of nice thing about this moment, you guys remember how I've told you about that bug where if you knock down an enemy while doing damage to them, they sometimes don't take the damage. It's like an old bug in the game. So if like you're trying to kill a group of enemies, the last enemy, you just keep knocking them down. It takes forever to kill them. Ogres are so sturdy, it's hard to knock them down, which makes it easier to finish them off in those like post-battle moments. Okay, catching up on chat. Have you considered asking the voice actor people for what they use for sore throats? I did. It's a tea with was it tea with honey, which I've tried many versions of. Let's see. My mother made good hot toddies when I had the flu. I think it was hot water, lemon sip, honey, lemon juice, sugar, and a shot of brandy. Yeah, I don't drink anything with alcohol in it, so I would avoid that, but some of that other stuff we tried. Let's get that. Honestly, by the name Hot Toddy, I thought you were suggesting like a Hot Pocket or something to me.
Sail the faithless.
Okay.
Keep an eye out. This is the...
Dude, really? Okay. I have to go into a manual battle to finish this without losing Marauders, because they're so low health. I just finished watching your last stream, so it's like there's no gap. Oh my god, Mima grew a beard. Yeah, last night, Eclipse, who is the artist I hired to make the last few of our emotes, as well as the art for this guy, Eclipse surprised me and sent me this. So we now have a Christmas version of Mimuk. Still does like the talking animation and all that.
Savages of the steppes.
I miss Big Muck's beard. Big Muck's beard.
Bearmen of Ursula.
Okay, we've got some trees to use this time, so I'm going to put most of the army in there.
Touched by chaos.
Faster!
This should be over really quick. Okay. Should do it. Alright, so that army should no longer be able to replenish itself. I just came back from office pretty early. I was watching that video with the whole Discord trolled Errol for that thumbnail. the analytics one? Yeah. For anyone who's not who was not in the community a long time ago, Errol Ozen for a time was I was paying him to make my thumbnails for me, so I didn't have to. And there was one video, and on the cover it said Jadebot First Impressions and Analysis, and he had analysis in the bottom right corner. So on YouTube, when you mouse over a video, you know it shows the timestamp in the bottom right corner. It covered part of the word that he put there. So the thumbnail looked like it said Jadebot First Impressions and Anal. And he got dragged on the Discord for that mistake. And there is a whole video of us like laughing at it. He got dragged.
I see the other side. Divide and conquer.
Okay.
Foremost shape.
Uh...
I triumph. We still came faltered.
Hit here. Now, one of the two of them, because that's an ogre army and orc army, one of the two of them could take Blood Peak, and if they do, that's fine. I'll just double back and get it next turn. So I'm not going to spend money building that up right now. Okay. And wait, what is this red thing? What the? There's a Dakala cult under my city. Burn it down. Okay. She must have used that button to get like 3 random cults in the world, and I got one under my own town. Holding back a sneeze. Do you have a link for that video? What was the name of it? Thumbnail? No. Shoot, what was the name of that video? It's like when your thumbnail guy messes up. I don't remember what the name of that video was. Mike just wanted to wish you happy holidays, so thank you for the fun and informative content. Happy holidays, Rizbellion. You're quite welcome.
Chieftain.
I'm not sure. I'm going to keep thinking on it. I'll let you know if I recall it. Let's steal from that. Trickster's helm. Oh. Getting fired speed run any percent. Yeah. This was it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
No, God!
I pinged the entire Discord. Anyway, yeah, it goes on for like 5 minutes. It's very, very funny. I had forgotten about that one. Okay. Clan Eshin, puppets. Trade with a puppet. Okay. Where is these two?
Overrun the world. A certainty.
So I need to do 2 more taming hunts. We did that guy. That's a bit far away. Toad Dragon. Okay. Alright. I have mixed feelings about the Norska hunts. They just take so much time. Because you can't teleport to them like most other quests. You always have to spend multiple turns trying to get to them. So it's like an investment because you're paying for that army for multiple turns, and it's just like putting over to this spot. Toad Dragon? Toad Dragon. It's hang on a sec. That. Here's it vomiting on people. What is this? Darkness Gathers. Do that one, I guess. Surprise Sail got through that turn with no damage. So apparently this city controls this whole green area here. Very surprising.
End them. Set it aflame. Fall. It serves both chaos and me. Scarred, but unbound.
Okay. There's that. See, devastating char, and leadership's not really a problem for this unit. I guess the charge. Okay. So I think that right there is the last of Grimgore. Alright. So these two, we tried out the worms last time, and I loved them. They are my new best friends. So we are going to...
Journeying.
Put some into this army, so there's some in both. This guy is going to start heading over here to deal with whatever that hunt is.
Northmen come.
Now this army, what are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Could go up here and start fighting our Kaon, I guess. I don't really know.
An affront to the gods.
Okay, tribal strength. We have 231 research per turn. That is crazy. I could also just increase my allegiance with the warriors. Yo, Bjorn, thank you! Oh my goodness. Is that for Christmas? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's another 15 research. Could push for that.
Any advantage is worth having.
Okay. Oh, we can finally get to Bale Fiends, which is another caster type. Chimera? Chaos Frost Dragon, Fimir Warriors. And War Mammoths. Oh my god, all of the max tier units suddenly coming online. Strimmer hat? Okay, give me just a minute. Alright, I think this Cathay army might come hit me.
You are without sense or honor.
Alright, so let me do that. Hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose. And then...
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Alright. Let's see. Greasus the Ogre is attacking one of our settlements. He's out of there. When did Memuck get a beard? Eclipse sent us a Christmas-themed Memuck last night. We enabled it on stream yesterday. He's gorgeous!
I trust you to do as I expect.
Well, Archaon wants to do a trade agreement. Okay, so we absolutely do not have to fight Archaon. Hey all, hey Muck, occasional watcher, didn't know you liked Warhammer Fantasy. What's up, Max? I was introduced to Warhammer games like maybe a year or two ago, and since then we've played a few dozen of them. Yeah, I'm getting into it.
Shaman sorcerer.
Okay, so we have a quest here we need to do with Sail. Win the following battle with Sail's army. Elven meddlers. They have freaking dragons. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm very... like, Sail himself and his heroes are very strong, but his army, it's so out of date. It's just a bunch of tier 1 shirtless guys. It could be much better. Can you make Festive Memuck a GIF on the Discord? Maybe? Tell you what, can you DM me that on the Discord, Blue, and I can find the file after the stream? Oh, I thought that was going to tell some lore or something.
Sail the faithless.
Do they have ranged units? Yes, they do. They have a lot of them. Alright, in that case, we are going to use the trees.
They're all best.
Before our axes rust.
Draw out the sorcerers. Is it going to breath attack me? Yep. Oh, they have so many archers and stuff.
I see beyond.
Savages of the steppes.
From the heavens to the shadows.
One of their dragons is dead. Trying to flank them.
Of the Dolgan. None compared to me. The winds obey me. My power is immense.
Swords ready! Go! Marauder hunters!
Sail the faithless. As our stalwart. Blood, glory! None compare to me.
Iron-hearted, driven by bloodlust, savage,
End it.
Now, at the beginning of it, it said we have to draw out. There we go. There we go. Okay, I was going to say there's going to be more. It said we had to draw out the shamans.
Sail the faithless. Battle and glory. Die.
axes!
Do you have a favorite faction? I like a lot of them, but if you made me just pick one, probably Warriors of Chaos.
Touched by chaos.
Go. So be it.
Get moving!
Wait, what are those? Tyrannok chariots.
This way.
Okay.
A step towards success. The winds obey me.
Savages of the steppes. Axes!
Sail the faithless.
Violence for chaos!
Sail the faithless. Destroy them. Could be a challenge. I'll get there. So son of the bear. They're all best right.
I have a parasocial relationship with gunpowder, so Empire or Dwarves here. Cathay? Cathay has gunpowder too. Quite a lot of it.
Horseman axes!
Take down.
War eternal.
Alright, those are done.
Power awaits.
Can this reach from way over there? No, that's way too far.
Moving. I smell fear.
That's it. Cool. Quest mob's dead. You enjoying 7.0 so far? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Sail might be a little too strong. Sail's just like soloing armies. A very powerful wizard on top of an armored mammoth. Suddenly he's tanky. Hey, Muk, silly question. If I want to craft and use Eternity, I would need to craft Twilight and Sunrise and not account bound it, right? So I need to craft Twilight and Sunrise again if I want the transmog. If you want to use Eternity, you can equip Twilight and Sunrise. If you equip Twilight, it gives you a token of Twilight, likewise with Sunrise. And you can combine those tokens to make Eternity in the Mystic Forge. Okay. Tier 3 manipulations unlocked. Oh, this surprises me. Okay, so when you play the other Norska guys, you can make these little altars, and when you build enough of them, you get the attention of the crow, which is actually Nurgle, or the eagle, which is actually Tzeentch, and you can get one of their lords to join you. I did not know that this guy got an option to get one of them at any point. So, hang on a second. So this is one of the dudes being offered. Locus of Violence, Drifting Deluge. But he is just a big fat Nurgle demon. Monsters Arcanum. And they changed him a bit. He used to give horrible regeneration to his whole army, which might have been OP. Looks like they got rid of that. And the other one, look at his trait. Huh? Oh, he still does. Horrible regen, whole army. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. What is horrible regen? Horrible regen is like, okay, let's say you've got a group of 10 marauders. 9 of them die and there's one left. He will, like normally with normal regen, just he will heal to full, but the other 9 guys are dead. He will basically split like mitosis and regrow the missing units. It's disgusting. And he has that for his whole army. There's not many ways in the game to get it. Alright, what is Azric? Flaming, barrier, magic attacks to the army. More barrier. Project itself. Let's get Burble Smirk. Accept the champion of the crow. Legendary lord available.
Enslave the Southerners.
We'll swap him out with this one. Oh my goodness. Give to the crow. Horrible regen, Lord's army. Plus 30% health, Lord's army. Battle healing cap. Plus 50% to Lord's army. Poison attacks the whole army and physical resistance for the army. Oh my goodness. Really like Crown of Command. Let's combine those into something new. That's better.
What a wonderful gift!
Okay, so this was the worm stack.
We'll spread Nurgle's love together. Share our decay. Time for new children.
Just something to fill in the rest.
This is the correct path.
Sail leveled.
The spoils of ambition. Sail the faithless.
Despoil and ravage.
Kinda whatever here. Okay.
Enslave the Southerners.
Alright, so this guy, what do we do with him? I guess you start coming down south. Since we just made peace with the Archaon to the north of me. Oh, I haven't looked at my tier 3 manipulations. What do they do? Forces the target faction to break all diplomatic treaties except vassalage. Blocks diplomacy between the targeted faction and others except you. Immediately cause wall breaches in the target region. Garrison will take 50% damage, minus 20 to enemy leadership. Oh my god. Enable attrition regardless of immunities. The target force will take 20% damage immediately and lose all ammo. Bro, what? That would make so many elf armies just easy. Summon a greater demon in the target force by sacrificing a marauder infantry unit. A greater... Okay, I'm gonna try that on myself.
Suspicion is a quality they lack.
I got a Keeper of Secrets. I shouldn't even be able to summon. I got a tier 4 Slanesh unit.
Divide and conquer.
We'll have to do this one manually. Hey Mug, hi chat, nice day to you all. Hello Zeppin, what's up?
Sail the faithless.
Okay.
Serfdom of the bear men.
So if anyone's ever seen the height difference, those are Marauders. That's a Keeper of Secrets of Slanesh. So that's what we just got.
Sail the faithless. This way. Advance. Champion of the North.
It's invisible dudes! Ah!
Breaker down.
Merry Christmas all, you too, Skooma. Frostbite? Oh my god. My units, like, can't move. Well, specifically, Sail can't move.
Moving.
Okay. Where's the yeast girl? I'm not sure. She's here when she's here. You know, I've never really played the ogres past like turn 10. I think Golg, I did a sponsored stream for Total War when he came out, so I played him for like 2 hours, but I never really went back to it. So I haven't really found a playstyle with the ogres I love. Like, for a lot of the factions, I'll be like, oh yeah, I love playing as that guy. But ogres, I don't really have anything that I'm in love with yet.
Chaos is chaos. Sail the faithless. Arch sorcerer of the Dolgan.
We've almost got everything.
Foremost shaman.
Enslave the Southerners.
Okay, that's done. Is that it for now?
The joy of disease.
Yeah, let's stop there for now. Would you do an I Tried series for Total Warhammer Factions? It's funny, because, like, again, Total War is a game I have 1,000 hours in at this point, and I still feel like a noob. So I almost feel unqualified to do it. Like, I could, but I know I'd be missing a lot of things. People be like, you say you hated A because it doesn't have B, but it does. I'd be like, oh, whoops.
A little flattery goes a long.
Trade agreements, sure.
Shaman sorcerer.
Okay, so Grimgor's final city.
Make them curse this day.
And there's multiple armies there.
A fool's errand.
So if I hit auto, we lose everybody. Alright, hold on a sec.
Fall back. Then we regroup. End them.
Alright, I'm gonna lightning strike this guy. Lightning strike, you can pick off an army in just a one-on-one, which of course we flatten them. Okay.
Show. None more resourceful. Divide and conquer.
Thanks. Okay.
We'll
Alright. So, if I do... Lightning Striker really doesn't help here. Okay. Well, Lightning Strike would get rid of the garrison, but that really doesn't do much, so that makes my whole army tired. So let's just fight. Feels like me with Civ 6. I played it so much, but I still feel like I'm just dirtling around. Okay, so this is like a little walled-in town. So I think this is Grimgore's last city. So if we destroy this, I think he's off the map.
sail the faithless. Give me a challenge.
Morning Muck, I just want to say I love the 2 videos you have in Nagura teaching WoW player about Guild Wars 2. Those videos convinced me to try the game and I'm really enjoying it. Leveling my first character right now while watching you play Total War. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but Nagura actually released another video today that has me on the thumbnail called Getting Coached by Mukluk in Guild Wars 2. And I had this open on my other screen because I was planning on watching it after the after the stream. Let's watch it. Okay, well, how about we watch it, like, near the end of the morning stream? That way, I don't, like, switch categories and switch back. Okay, so we've got a very weird city here. Alright, I'm just gonna crank up the game. So I'm gonna keep my army out here and just send in our OP heroes and see if they can handle this. So chain lightning back there. Mike really doesn't want to put on the wizard hat. There you go, you bully. I just realized, I don't know if we have a... I'm not sure if we have a plush ship with Christmas set up. I'll have to check. For the corner. Look at all those arrows doing nothing. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. $130 armor on a lord that's a mage. And one of his main spells is only 2 mana. You guys okay out here? Fantastic. Bunk, any advice for new players, level 20, for making money, or does gold not really matter in the early game? I mean, gold doesn't, gold makes things easier, you know, if you're out of money, you can't buy salvage tools and harvesting tools and things like that. But early game, if you join a guild, you can farm their guild hall every day, and there's no level requirement for that. Likewise, if you borrow someone else's home instance, you could farm that every day, and there's no level requirement for that. Other than that, gather everything you run past, you know, trees and rocks and plants and stuff, and you could just sell it if you don't need it. He has 2,000 kills. Oh, there's actually enough mass around him, he's having trouble pushing through. Oh, there we go. Ended with full health. Why even have the other units? This is a one mammoth doom stack. I didn't know Sail was gonna be that strong, Lodos. That's just what they gave me. He's a strong fella. Like the last two legendary lords who played, Ducala and the Navy guy. The Navy guy was a dude riding a dragon, and he did have regeneration because of an item he had. However, he wasn't like his armor wasn't this high. Like, he took damage when people shot him, so he would hit the heal cap and start dying, you know? Like, he could throw his weight around, but not like this. Sail is in a whole nother bracket. 2,400 kills. 205,000 damage done. I'm not sure I've ever seen that much on a single unit. Okay, sacked it for money. Chaos Altar. Grimgore destroyed. He's gone.
Wielder of winds.
Okay. Alright, so Grimgore is gone.
A wondrous day.
What word do you bring?
Am I allowed to walk past those garrisons without them getting mad?
Joy of disease.
Yeah, looks like I am. Could go start hitting the Fae with purple.
To me, an agent of the Changer.
Give it a shot.
The fly master.
Have to make sure I don't hang out in this area too long because there's the Skaven corruption here. We still have that warpstone building there. Let's see.
Kerokun0014 aided my stream with 1 viewers.
Hey Kurokun, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Okay, so this is the hunt for the Toad Dragon. Bro, what? Plague monks? Biochar? What is this army? Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Good morning, except it's evening where I am. What's up, Nintendo? Hold on, let me refund the plus chip thing because it doesn't work with the Christmas setup. So there are Skaven and corrupted ogres and corrupted beastmen. I mean, I guess it's just corrupted.
Unstoppable though this loathsome creature may be in direct confrontation, it is the essence of the hunt to overwhelm it with numbers. And pray to the dark gods that the sacrifice made in the name of victory is not too harsh.
So there's the Toad Dragon.
Battle ready! Show the masters! Lusting for
Okay,
blood.
so this is not Sales Army. This is just a normal Marauder Chieftain on a Mammoth. The caster for this army is this dude.
Shaman sorcerer! What to do?
A couple horsemen here.
Marauders of the ice.
The abomination attracts all who would survive and thrive in its company. They themselves are pests in their own right. Alright, so we are going to let them get close, and then we're going to burst these worms out of the ground.
Braced for war.
That's the plan.
Onwards!
See, this is a metal mage.
The dark gods command me.
What is he doing? Do you have a breath attack? Oh god, he has a breath attack.
Shields up.
Gross.
Obliterate.
The worms are out! Rock out with your worms out!
Very well. Faster.
Ready
Alright,
to
I'm
kill.
having my single target entities focus on the Toad Dragon, and everyone else focus on everything else. Let's bring you over here, actually.
So be it.
Oh my god.
Move!
That stack of units is getting melted. What are they fighting? I'm not even sure. That's a regiment of renown, but they're melting.
Smell that fear!
Worms okay? Yeah, worms are doing good. Dude, the worms have Zinch barrier because of the leader of this army. That's fantastic.
Get ready!
Almost forgot about the mage. Right.
This one's good.
Alright, rust his armor. Not that he has armor, but, you know, debuff his armor.
We serve the gods! Master! Skirmish!
Conjuring! Achilles!
Bring us to carnage!
Okay, Toad Dragon is dead.
Accepted.
Dude, the worms are still fine. What if I relocate them 5 feet just to burst out from under these guys? Can I do that? Yeah, you can. That's pretty neat.
What do the gods
Chat, I like the
desire?
worms. I like the dune worms.
Prepared to ruin. Attack!
Ha! Ra! Charge them! Take it, Southerner! Honor the tribe! Karswar!
That's so great. It's kind of like having Blink from like StarCraft, but it just explodes at the other end of it. By the way, I did last night because I was interested. I looked it up, and not only did Norska get access to these worms, but also Warriors of Chaos did too. If they fulfill certain conditions, they can get them. Okay, hunt successful. Toad Dragon Venom Glands. Enables the suffocating poison on your weapon. Base damage plus 75. Passive ability Cloud of Flies.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Where's that thing? Enchanted item.
Father Nagel!
No delay.
Put on this guy.
Tribesmen, gather.
Da-da.
Bring death. Overrun the world.
Spawn Chaos. How do the Warriors of Chaos get the worms? So Warriors of Chaos have an ability where they can recruit units from the area that they're in. So depending on the area where they're standing, they will get different selection. And apparently, if they're in a mountainous area,
Despoil and
the
ravage.
worms can be an option. this guy.
Slaughter the sheep. Okay.
Sail the faithless.
Enslave the southerners.
Moving. Can't do that again yet. Okay, I think that's it for now. Just double checking. Let's see. Okay, so 4 more settlements for the short victory. Oh man, dude, Sail is really, really strong. Thinking here, because we're near the end of our short victory goal. Sail is really, really freaking strong. Did the hot water with honey do any good? It made me, dude. Different people, of course, hate the taste of different things, right? I drank it. Maybe it provided temporary relief, but it gave me like severe nausea. Like I was like kind of like feeling my bile come up and then swallowing it down. I was like almost throwing up and swallowing it down for like an hour last night. And because of that, it made my throat hurt more because stomach acid kept going up into my throat. So I was like laying in bed last night trying to fall asleep and trying to not throw up. And I'm like, okay, hot water with honey is no good.
Any advantage is worth having.
Okay, you know what? Another thing I'd like to do while we're in this campaign is piss off the gods on purpose and see what Sail has to deal with. So let's steal another thing.
You have the
Okay, it's almost maxed. We could map hack somebody.
I see the shifting
Oh, I guess I already...
powers of
I guess he didn't have anything other than that.
Divide and conquer.
Okay, we've been at cap. Maybe it's like at the end of the next turn it'll happen? Or at the end of the turn it'll happen? I don't know.
This is
Well,
our
I'll wait for now and see what happens.
leave nothing untouched.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Can't do another hunt for 3 turns. So this guy and this guy wants to be friends, and so does this guy, so it's like really that for enemies, it's just go down this way.
Yes. War unceasing.
Hello there. Hello, Daddy Armstrong.
Let us share stories.
What is the difference in time it takes between short and long-term victory? Pretty big. Now, you can kind of make your own goals in this, right? But short victory is do this quest, do 6 manipulations, get 30 settlements. Long victory is 60 settlements, so immediately that's double. Do 12 manipulations, and win the final battle Night of Revelation, which is probably fill this whole bar with Chaos Altars and then do a thing at the end. And then ultimate victory, which is what gives you a Steam achievement, is basically take over the world. Or, after like turn 100, a crisis will happen, which is some insane thing will happen, and if you beat the crisis, you get the Steam achievement that you won. You sound better. A little better. I did the, you know, more medication, another night's sleep. Gargled salt water this morning, which is another thing people kept suggesting. I did it before, but I did it again today. Were the bob worms only Slanesh? Oh, the cavalry that were riding on worms that had boobs. That was a new Slanesh unit, yeah. It was a tier 4, so it was one of the highest tier troops Slanesh has now. Yeah, and those were really good because they were cavalry, but they're like, you know, worms, so normally cavalry gets snagged when they go through trees. The worms don't. They had soul stealing, which is if they're killing someone who's trying to run from them, they're healing. And the girls that were on the back of the worm, they had a shield, so they could block incoming arrows. So there was like a lot about them that was really cool. What the heck, dude? This went all the way down to there. I don't know. I couldn't get them mad.
Arch-sorcerer of the Dorgan. Bring the tribe glory.
Alright, so I can lightning strike just to get one of them at a time. Slanesh having the best units as usual, even the Chaos Spawn looked dope. Well, after the rework for Norska that came with Sail, if you play Throg or Wulfric, their Chaos Spawns get stronger the more altars you have. And like they'll get like regeneration and 20% more damage done from Khorne and 20% less damage taken from Nurgle. And like, so if you want to just doomstack Chaos Spawn, I think playing Wulfric or Throg is now like the best.
Sail the faithless. Serfdom of the bearmen.
Savages of the steppes. Bearmen of Urslow.
Divide and conquer. Scarred but unbowed.
Hansel and Gretel Warhammer Edition, they run across Grandfather Nergi in his garden. Oh, see, the worms would be great here. They got... Oh, this guy! When we played Cathay, we saw this. Look at this. Look at this archer. He is a big freaking lad. He's like the only cool hero they got. My biggest gripe with Cathay was their access to heroes was almost non-existent. Their heroes sucked. But this guy was a special one. You only got one of him. But he was pretty good.
None compared to me.
Chain lightning on top of self. Wait, why is this recharging so fast? I don't know. I know I have the game speed turned on. I just feel like Wind Blast is recharging much faster than normal.
Battle and glory! Blessings of chaos! Keeper of secrets!
Keeper of secrets. The manipulation you did for spell cooldowns. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Because the main reason I was doing that was just trying to make God mad to see what would happen.
Champion of the North!
Touch Touched by chaos. Savage pursuit. Savage pursuit. Our blades.
Master of the unholy storms. Destroy them. Fight. They're all best, Rock. This way. The bringer of temptation.
Whip those guys.
Chaos Marauders!
World's pestilent glory. They will fall. Give me a challenge. Outstanding. Chieftain of the Bear Men. I am irresistible.
And this last spawn is not dying.
Strategy is second nature.
Mammoth has almost beaten their big guy.
This shall be another triumph.
Our blades burst.
Oh, okay, so their army has lost, but these units are unbreakable, so we have to defeat them. Like how we moved into the lightning bolt.
They're all best, Rock.
There we go. Yeah, like the new Bearmen, they're fine. They're just slightly better Marauders. The Kurgan Horsemen, they're fine. They're slightly better Horsemen. The Worms. If I were to play this faction again off stream and be like, you know, I'm going to go for 200 turns and just try to take over the world, I'd be rushing those Worms. Those things are just like, they're very new fun. These heroes too, both of these heroes were not accessible to Norska before. Those are both pretty solid. Well, this the Fimir, you can have that in every army. The Beorg Bearstruck is like a new unique. You can only have one of him, but he's really good too.
My will does not bend.
Sail the faithless. Scarred, but unbound.
Overrun the world.
Strike. Okay.
Seer of the wastes. Victory is a...
So we're gonna lightning strike those guys.
Do it. They belong to...
They're done. Oh, that for some reason made those two separate a little bit. Wormslayer sword.
The voices conquer. I see the other side.
Rally.
Divide and conquer. Shaman sorcerer.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Regeneration for that one.
Wielder of winds.
She's trying to run away. What's wrong? Why are you running?
Now.
Is this the last new lord? No, there's one more called the Mask of Slanesh. I can't imagine it's going to be as OP as Dakala was. The Mask was a free LC. Anyone who had the game got the Mask when the update dropped. But there was 4 new legendary lords. But the Mask one everybody was given.
Master of the unholy storms. All for the prince.
Killers of the North!
A step towards success.
This feels like I'm cheating.
Great Horned One, cavort and kill!
Touched by chaos.
Sail the faithless. My power is immense.
Who is that? Mr. Magic Jesus. Thank you for the prime.
Ha! Quick! We'll do it.
They all bear Thrak. Divide and conquer! Keeper of secrets. Sensation gives.
Whoa, flag spike.
Why, yes! I demand it!
Celestial. Oh, it's a lion. It was so colorful. I thought it was like a phoenix or something. Alright, they already retreated from battle once on this turn, so they will get wiped out. I don't have to clean them all up. That Wind Blast spam, though. Like every 2 seconds, another 2 mana Wind Blast. That was insane. Hey, Muka Chat, wanted to say a quick hi and wish you Merry Christmas. I'm off to finish cutting vegetables while watching Home Alone, as is sacred tradition. Merry Christmas, Bozer.
They belong to me. Sail the faithless. Foremost shaman. Shaman sorcerer. Steadily.
Oh, that's 2 Cathay armies wiped out this turn.
Overrun the world.
We got this guy.
Beyond the veil, our patron smiles.
Accepted.
And where's Olaf?
I have led you to glory.
And Purple Smirk. Alright, Purple Smirk, you're almost to your I hope you don't lose immediately. He's almost to his very first fight.
Grandfather desires.
He's waddling on in here.
Catch them unawares.
Okay. So he's raiding. Oh, no, that's not raiding, that's ambushing. Change that. Now he's raiding. Okay. So next turn he can hit this. Okay.
The heat does wonders for rot.
Yeah, someone asked if I would ever do a tier list for all the factions just based on my own experience. And for Cathay, I would say that they were cool. Biggest thing, like, their heroes. Their heroes felt like very lackluster. Like, it was difficult to get, you know, more of them out. Because I haven't been doing a lot with heroes with Norska, but I could. I do have the infrastructure to make a bunch if I want. Defensive alliance with village, which gives us a lot of map vision. Unusual location discovered beneath Gorger Rock. Carnival of Nurgle. Plus corruption, plus control. Small chance for a plague to break out. No, I don't need that. Burn that down.
The Fly Master! Look what father's found, children! Let us earn grandfather's love. Nurgle's beloved. Father's
Filter.
the joy of disease.
Okay. Norse Resilience. It's weird giving a great, exalted, unclean one Norse Resilience. Burning Head. Okay. And then sail over here. Okay, that unit just ran away.
Do it.
You know what, just in the interest of time, I am just going to auto this one. We lose 4 Marauders. And
Better than death.
do that.
Maybe. Bring your hordes near.
Oh wait, was there a city there? I didn't even see it.
Simple task.
Alright, and it will take a few turns. We're gonna get some worms. So he's gonna be sitting still for a few turns, but I'm okay with that. What do we got here? Hulks of Death. This buff all beasts. Perfect. That buffs worms.
None more resourceful.
We're nearly max level. Okay.
Despoil and ravage.
Okay, Igor here is going to head toward Gates of Czar. Oh, who's this?
Show me the
Bullthug Meat Sucker. Now, Inger here is only level 9. He's not super strong. So I gotta be careful not to get him knocked out by something much stronger.
Yes. For the slaughter.
Olaf is pretty strong. Not as strong as Sail, but pretty strong. Alright, let's get that.
This is the correct path.
Actually, upgrade... Does that oh, that doesn't upgrade anymore. Okay, that one then. Commandments... Growth? Is there a faction where you can have just a few very powerful units instead of large armies? So what you're describing, folk will, like, players of this game will sometimes refer to that as a hero stack. Every faction, I believe, has heroes. So to give you an example, if I go to my city here, and I go to recruit a lord, I can make a great shaman sorcerer, which is like a mage, or a marauder chieftain. I've mostly been using marauder chieftains. They ride around on the mammoth. Then you have heroes. This faction, for the heroes, we've got Fimir Balefiends. This is like a mage, but because of the race of this unit, it's a pretty sturdy fella. A werewolf, melee powerhouse. Fimir Noble, melee powerhouse. Shaman sorcerer, a human mage. So if I got an army that was all werewolf, weirkins, and nobles, it would be a very sturdy melee army. Maybe put like 1 or 2 mages in it. Now, how do you do that? So in a city, like, let's look at this city right here, Broken Mount. Broken Mount, this building increases how many skin wolves you can, that's the werewolf hero. This building increases how many of those werewolves you can have by 1. So if in every city you took, you built one of these buildings, after 20 cities, you could have an army of werewolf heroes. And you would just have, 1 lord and 19 werewolves instead of, 1,000 cheapo units. Also, that's just heroes. The worms, like this right here, this is 90 dudes with throwing axes, and this is 1 worm. You could just get an army of dragons or worms, things like that. Like, there's a lot of factions that can do that. Don't need that. Belagor Ironhammer starts with the Ancestor heroes. Yep. Tamarkan has the 7 comrades. Rakarth has beasts. There are plenty of hero single entity options in most factions. True, true. Okay. This is rough. Alright, so... Our scrap launcher. This should be challenging. Let's try this out. So this is my 3rd army. And versus enemy ogres. Now, they do have a siege unit, so I'll probably send 1 worm to the back to deal with that. This army has 3 worms in it.
Lusting for blood.
And this Fimir does not have regen yet.
Shaman sorcerer.
So be it.
For order, chieftain.
Yes, marauders. Where's the enemy?
Alright, so...
Begin the butchering.
this thing is the scrap launcher. That's siege.
Leader of savages.
This is a metal mage. Alright. So I'm waiting for them to push forward and get a little bit further away from the scrap launcher. And then we're going to unburrow on it.
Charge them!
Show them.
Okay. So that is starting to be addressed.
Understood. Shields up. Agreed.
I just realized I cannot really tell this what to target. Go back underground. Did he just lose a chunk of health? Alright.
Pull back! Flee!
Brace
Oh
for
god.
war.
Our lords and stuff are not doing great right now.
Where are their hunters?
Prepare to ruin. On your mark.
Winds to me!
One of my worms died? Dude, where? Oh my god.
Born to fight.
Oh man, this army. I don't want to lose this army, but it's not looking good.
Shaman, sorcerer!
I don't have enough frontline units. The ogres
No time waste!
are very tough.
Smell that fear.
Quick! This one's good!
Battle ready. To the death.
Ready to murder! Moving! Hurry! Get ready!
Well, the worm, unfortunately, is not doing a great job of stopping the scrap launcher. I thought it would do better than that. So I'm on 41 to 84. Okay. The way the health flashes like that
Ready
is kind of
to
weird.
kill.
Death manifest!
Okay, they got that. Yeah, these lead belchers are ripping them apart.
Born to fight. Lusting for blood.
Maneuvering! Positioning! Into position! Going now!
Does Mike have a guide for every single fractal map? Yes, but not the CMs.
Quick! Quick! Hurry!
There's a couple of CMs I never made one for.
On my way!
Braced for war.
Shamanic dash! Positioning! Maneuvering! Moving! conjuring, a killing.
Positioning! Hold!
This one's good. Got it. Going now.
Now, I don't have a regen on any of my lords or heroes in this army, so the question is, without that, do they have enough staying power to finish this?
Quick! Fine! Going now! You said it! Maneuvering! On my way! I'll be there!
For order, chieftain!
As you say! Yes! Wins to me!
Prepared to ruin! Show the masters!
Into position!
Dang it, they still have a few bullets left.
Shaman! Sorcerer! Move it!
Leader of savages!
I guess my dogs ran. I don't see them anywhere.
Maneuvering! Onwards! Shields up!
Time for sorcery!
Ready to kill! Hurry! With speed!
Thank you.
Quickly now! I'll abide! Going now! Consider it done!
Hurry! Positioning! No time wasted!
Oh my god, chat. Look, 4 units remaining.
I will!
Smell that fear!
Alright, so I'm just picking off what I can remaining. That was tense. Yeah, it's just this army had too many ranged units and not enough frontline, and now they had a bunch of ogres that just ran in and just bashed through what I had. And these guys called lead belchers, these are basically ogres that are using ships' cannons as if they're pistols, and they were ripping apart my beasts with just gun. Yeah, all these pictures here that are like bluish, those are like axe throwing guys, and they just got ran over by just meat. Also, exclamation fractals. That is the webpage with all the fractal guides for Blank Zero, who asked. Got kind of lucky there. Most of my troops lived that. They just ran off the battlefield. Only one troop fully died.
I could not hope for a more trusting partner.
Sure. Mug, don't forget time for the video. We got 2 hours remaining, and the video is 37 minutes long. Oh my goodness. Oh, we still got time. Okay.
Chieftain of the
So this guy is not ready to fight ogres again.
decamping.
Global recruitment is being used by Sale at the moment. I could put a regiment of renown in this army. I'll give him a war mammoth. I'll do that.
Slaughter the sheep.
Unnatural healing.
Enslave the Southerners.
Okay, now his hero has regen.
Marauders all.
Okay.
Overrun the world.
Grease's gold tooth.
Annihilation.
Alright, so if I auto this, I will lose a bear man. I really don't want to lose a bear man on this army. He's also rank 6. So this is our second strongest army. I think that's a lead belcher. I think that's one of those guys with cannons. All right.
Leader of savages.
I've seen death.
Yes, chieftain.
You have a giant. We have ogres riding whatever these things are, Delyaks or something. There's Greasus. Yetis? I didn't even know this game had Yetis. I thought those were trolls at first glance. Okay.
Marauder chieftain.
Icehorn marauders. Honor the tribe.
It's funny, I've had these cursed Zinch units like the whole game ever since Village threw them at me.
What do the gods desire?
And I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'll use them. And he's like, what? Well, yeah, I'll use them. Mike, did you play the Legendary Lord of the previous DLC? Which one was that? Alright, so he does not want to push forward. Okay. Corn, ogres, and greenskins. I think that was when I got sponsored to do a stream for them, and I played the ogre that starts with the name Gulg. I played him for like 2 hours, but I didn't go really beyond that. Should try him again sometime. Oh wait, these are ranged. I can poke them with this. Alright, so I've got horsemen throwing spears at these guys right now. They're not having a good time. Alright. Save your ammo, just charge them now.
Consider it done. Born to fight.
No time wasted.
Dune!
Show the masters. I will.
Winds to me. Charge them.
So once per battle, we can summon a Tzeentch Firestorm with this Lord. And there they go. Twice per battle, we can summon Dragon Ogre's Great Horn. Dude, how long does this take to charge? There we go. Took a hot minute.
We serve the gods. Love them. Shaman sorcerer. Shamanic death.
Let's reposition the worms.
Shaman
Let's
sorcerer.
rust this giant so it takes more damage.
Death manifested. Agreed. On my way.
Tremble, mortals! Faster! Bring us the carnage!
I've seen victory.
This group here is not doing too good.
Let us fight! See how they fall!
Ready to kill.
Slay every mortal! They get stamina!
So I've got these horses set on skirmish mode, which means that they will try to run away while shooting.
Very well!
Of course, they're almost out of ammo, but it has been working. What is this? Greases is using some ability where it's raining money. Meowth payday attack.
A glut of trophies. Orders accepted.
Oh my god, my mage is almost dead.
Ready.
Retreat!
Into position. Quick, quick.
Oh my god, let him out.
Your orders!
He's alive, but his will is broken. He's trying to run away. Alright. I don't know. I think some of his units are going to get away here, so I want to pursue if I can.
Yes!
My mage lived, but he's really messed up. I just keep popping worms in front of him. Alright, trying to finish off their legendary lord. And I had my lord trying to finish off their gun ogres. I don't know if they were successful though. Okay, we got him. Kind of cool having Zinch barrier on the worms, because this lord gives barrier to his whole army. So the worms had like extra buffer hit points. A lot of them got away, but we did take out their legendary lord. There we go. Replenishment.
Chieftain of
Wolf
the
Ball
tribe.
banner, cashing out.
Take what's
Okay.
theirs.
10% more weapon
Speak.
strength. Evasion.
Overrun the world.
Let's get that thing. Okay. Alright, can you reach a town this turn? Yes, actually you can. Alright, save.
Move on then.
None may
Mr.
direct
Toe Jammer.
my recipes.
Guarding the city. Just auto. We'll lose one Marauder.
Immediately.
Okay. Buff the army monsters. Alright, Final Transmutation. Very powerful metal magic spell. Has no friendly fire. You can just cast it over a huge area and it just hits enemies every second in the area. Does not hit allies. Familiar Wolves, Trolls. Oh, there's a buff for Dreadmaws. Alright, let's go for that.
A necessary step.
Hey, like, hi chat, where's Grimgore? You ought to be you seem to be stomping in his mountains. He gone. He is no longer a problem.
Father Nagel. You create so much decay.
The Chaos Altar. Short victory complete. There we go, chat. There we go. However, we are very close
Addition to my arsenal.
to whatever that is. I'm wondering if I should do a few more turns to try to trigger whatever that event is and see what it is. Your voice sounds better. Yes, yes it does. And it is a relief. But it's not completely back to normal. I still feel the tightness in my throat, but we are doing much better than we have been. Could also do another... Wow, dude, look at this. If you do enough hunts, you get all of these bonuses, and one of them is regeneration for all monstrous Arcanum monsters. That is pretty crazy. Cockatrice?
Beasts or men, all will be broken.
Oh my god, that is so far away. There's no way we're getting to that anytime soon. So one thing, hold on a sec. So for long mission, win the final battle Night of Revelation. So this says it spawns a lizard man battle called the Plan of the Slan Mage Priest. That's not it. So the final battle must be, I guess that's if you fill the entire bar. Okay. So that is not something we're close to. That would be another quite a while. Okay. Well, let's do a recap then. Let's do a recap, and then I'll need to take a AFK for a minute. So this was our first time playing Sail the Faithless. So usually whenever I try one of these for the first time, we learn a lot, and today was no exception. Like at the beginning, I think we did a pretty good job here at the beginning getting these settlements, but then we got kind of stuck fighting Chaos Dwarves for like 10 turns. Like we spent so much time chasing those dwarves in circles. Like not a great opener. Take that. And afterward, we ended up trying to, we allied with Village so that Village would hold off Cathay, basically guarding my south, and then I pushed west. You could play this differently by like trying to ally with the Chaos Dwarves, and then I fight Village and then push south. So that would be another way of doing this. The Lord himself, crazy powerful. Not only is he a powerful mage in his own right, he also gets like 2 of his spells go down to 2 mana. Thunderbolt and Wind Blast, and you can just spam the hell out of him. That is bonkers. And on top of that, he's got, a bunch of free uses of this spell every battle, and on top of that, 130 armor and riding on a mammoth. So he can out melee most things after he gets his mammoth, while he's up there throwing magic around. That is crazy. Not a lot of lords can do that. The mechanics unique to him, very powerful. Just the ability to get a guaranteed blue item every couple of turns and just steal it from the enemy, that's really good. There are some factions that, cannot get a guaranteed income of items, so that's really solid. The taming thing for Norska, it's okay. That's not really any different. And the thing with the new units, like the worms and stuff like that, those are really cool. Like the bearmen are pretty solid. They're just better marauders. The worms are fantastic, and then there was a few others as well. But overall, really solid faction, really good. Possibly OP, but a lot of them are OP. So yeah, that is where we are going to pause with Sail, and I need to do an AFK here in just a minute, so we will pause it here, and then we'll be off to the next one. All right, chat, I need a bathroom break really bad. I was trying to be all proper there because that's going to be the end of the Sail playlist, so I'm going to put on some music for you guys for just a couple minutes, and I will be back. Sorry. Okay, thank you guys for waiting. Sorry about that. Stomach was acting up. Something I ate did not agree with me. All right, we are back. So we are going to call this one a win. Now, we could, of course, keep going. Maybe someday I will do some long-form campaigns on stream at some point. But right now, you know, there's just so many things I want to try. So we are just going to call this one a win and save it here. Was it the honey? The honey from last night? Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if I try this faction again, I might just like try to ally with the dwarves and just punch south right into Cathay and just see how much we can do. It's pretty cool, but... exit to main menu. Okay. So we wanted to allow some time later to watch the new Nagura video. It's almost 40 minutes long. But we've still got almost 2 hours left in the stream, so we don't need to start that just yet. So let's go over here.
And Emperor.
Yeah, talking about Norska for a second. So like, you know, this is the guy we just played, and then, but these other two guys also got massive buffs to their factions with his patch. So these two are much better now as well. They are much better. Alright. So the only other... Let me do a marker here. Okay, so the last of the new lords from the current content patch that we haven't tried yet is called the Mask of Slaanesh. Now, we have played Nakari before on stream. We just tried Dakala. She was really strong. And then we got the Mask, which is this... Well, I'll let it show you. So it's like dancing your way through the enemy forces. So, that is the Mask, which is a new Slaanesh lord, or lady. It's a free LC, so everyone gets access to it. And has lots of buffs for daemonettes, the demon chicks. And has a dance mechanic that I'll show you guys in a moment. And we're going to play on Legendary, very hard difficulty, and AI stats modifier is at 0. Usually they get debuffs, and we've turned that off. So we are going to try the mask. Now, if it was the honey, I ate that last night. Are these the same units that the other lady had? Dakala and the mask are both Slaanesh, yes, but the mask buffs Daemonettes, so it encourages you to use Daemonettes with your mask army. I don't know that. Okay, so every lord has like buffs that hit their whole like all their armies, and buffs that just hit theirs. I have to read again. I think the mask's Daemonette buffs are only for the mask's army, not for all of the mask's armies, plural.
An opulent performance to crush all pillars of order.
Okay, so empower lords and armies in combat with the Eternal Dance, granting them powerful unit effects, attributes, and army abilities. Win battles to maximize tempo. Complete dances through to their finales, the Reckoning, for access to powerful rituals to use against the masked enemies. Gather devotees through your campaign to spin on pleasurable acts. Okay, that's the same as Nakari. Okay, all that's Nakari. Okay. Alright, so first off, the hero it gives us is a Aluris. We have seen her before, and she has got Slaanesh magic. So we're going to put her in the mask's army. The mask
of Slaanesh
is not a caster, so they are melee only, but they have some special dance abilities. Now, the dance itself. Alright, I looked into this a little before stream. So essentially, you will pick one of these dances to start. And every time you win a battle, the dance bar fills up, kind of like an XP bar. And then, like, after it passes this pot, you pick a perk. After it passes this, you pick a perk, and so on and so on and so on. Now, once you finish a dance, you get a whole bunch of permanent buffs to your faction up here at the top, which are really good. So the question is just which one are we going to do first? And there's one, let me see if I can find, was that this one, Giver of Abundant Glory? Yeah, this is the one. This one has a healing aura around the dancer. So I am going to start this dance for sustain. Are we naming heroes this run? Maybe. Okay, so we got this guy right in front of us.
A whimsical tableau.
And we could spend money seducing one of their units, but I really don't want to, because we're on turn 1. We have very little money. Dibs on first hero. I like how Crimson in Twitch chat says dibs, and Blue in YouTube chat said dibs at the same time. I could combine you two. Have a hero called the Crimson Blue. Okay, so we got some Dark Elves here.
Mask of Slaanesh.
I wonder if I could bait them into the tree so that they can't shoot.
The aesthetics are lethal.
The aesthetics are lethal.
Seekers! The debauched one!
They're just kind of chilling down there. Okay. The main thing is, as we approach, those archers are going to fill me full of holes, and I don't want that. I'm trying to see if I can make the approach go through the trees. Can you rename the faction lord? Oh yeah, you can rename all of them if you want. Oh, I have to turn this on. Dance of Dreaming. Does damage per second around the leader and minus leadership to enemies.
Exalted demoness of Slanesh! Yes! Yes! Sensuous diversions.
Alright, I'm having everyone charge at the same time. Alright, so with...
Sorceress lash. Bring us a joyous degradation.
Bring in the chariots.
Come to me.
The living dance!
Now Slanesh is all about speed, just crashing into the enemy from all directions. So it's possible we could just like hit them and jolt them enough that they just give up really fast.
The murderous minuet!
Alright, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Alright. So there's no friendly fire here because I don't have any archers or anything. Something I'm already noticing is the mask is humanoid size. So the mask can get knocked down and stunned and CC'd and stuff. On top of that, I don't think the mask ever gets a mount. So I don't think the mask is going to be soloing tens of thousands of units like Sail was. Funny, I was watching a Rikarth playthrough on YouTube earlier, and now you're fighting against the Dark Elves. Oh, they know what they did. They know what they did. If you're using money, I think that's called a bribe, not seduction. Well, they were seduced with the allure of money. Something like that. We lost 1 unit. That went pretty well. That charged through the trees. Let's see. Let's take the devotees.
Dance is now eternal. The mask
Okay.
of Slanesh.
Alright, so
Pantomime of past and future. Music never ending.
get XP gain.
My mask
Alright,
is
Pillars
his
of
mirror.
Unseen Constellations. Alright, I could auto it, but again, if I just do what I did a moment ago, I could probably finish this with almost no damage taken. If I hit auto, it'll probably chunk my army down to like half health or something, which will make the next turn much more difficult, because we have very little replenishment right now. So we're going to do this on manual and trying to do a similar thing. Now this army is 4 groups of melee and 1 ranged guy.
He bids me, I obey.
Exalted demoness of Slanesh! Bringers of joyous degradation!
Oh, I have to remember to turn this on every time. Oof, that opening volley. That's why we went through the trees earlier. That freaking hurt. Alright, the archers are broken. There we go. There's Just running over their units with chariots. There you go. So we did take a volley of painful crossbow bolts, but it looks like we lost 19 units. That's the thing, is this faction is, most of its units are high damage, armor piercing, fast, fragile, naked. It's like you just want to crash into them and have them give up fast. Glass cannons and fast glass cannons. Okay. Occupy.
For him, I take it.
Okay.
The mask of Slanesh.
Alright, inspiring presence.
Much shall I evoke with this.
More goils. And, oh, okay, so we started with this over here. And then this is part of that province, and this is part of that province. Where are we? Oh, we're in, like, South America right now. Okay, I've played a lot of the Plague Rats, and they start, like, right there. Okay.
I dance his
Alright, get a second lord. Let's do Shadow this time. Let's get faster XP gain. Alright, so this is another thing I learned messing around before the stream, is you can have your secondary lords also start a dance, and essentially be leveling 2 of the dances at once. Which is what we're about to do. Which one do we want her to do? Guess let's start that one.
His testament speaks.
Buff to demonic units.
It must happen.
So,
He
hang on.
demands it.
So it looks like all the buffs to Daemonettes are just in the Mask's army. So for other armies, we could use Daemonettes or whatever the heck we want. So if we wanted to use like corrupted human troops in the other armies, we could.
Is another's pleasure.
Growth. Cult upgrade. Oh, hello. We started with a couple of cults. Now we could, if we wanted to, we could teleport our faction leader to the other side of the planet using this cult. For now, we'll just do devotee income, but it is an option. Okay.
Resistance is such a vulgar notion.
So turn 1 always takes a while because there's almost 300 factions on the map all smashing into each other. A lot of them die in the first 2 turns though, because they're, you know, a lot of them are set up to be the level 1 opponents for the others. It's funny because for some factions you can like be like, oh hey buddy, you want to be an ally? And they're like, yeah sure, and they'll like pay you, and then they die at the end of turn 1. So you can just use it to get some money on turn 1. Alright, Wellspring of Eternity we cannot reach this turn. So we're gonna move that far and get a few. Well, do I want Daemon? I could get Daemonettes, or I could get Chaos Furies. get some Chaos Furies, just to have some flying options.
Slaneshi Herald.
What is this foolishness? The goddess forbids it.
Okay, not a lot to do that turn. I missed the conclusion of yesterday's Mammoth gameplay. We actually just finished it like a half hour ago, Horde. If you want to rewind, you'll see it. We got to the short victory for him a little while ago. I'm gonna wake up to pay. Wake up to pay. Hi, Eternal Fragment, what's up? I saw you playing this off stream. Yeah, I've been playing Madrastyanka of Kislev off stream. Let's do another buff for Daemonettes, because we're using a lot of them.
His tail, leaping forth.
But why are we singing?
Okay.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Their last stand.
Alright. Says decisive victory. Dare I hit the auto button? No, I think we still do manual. Morning team gets my intro. Early workday for Christmas Eve. Yeah. Dude, isn't it still December 1st? What the heck? How's it Christmas Eve? Okay, so
Mask of Slanesh.
if we wait the equivalent of 2 in-game minutes, my second lord will come onto the battlefield.
For he is watching.
Pain is a gift. There we fruit.
Unto pleasure.
Heart seekers.
So just gonna speed up time for a minute. Alright, I've got game speed set to ×4, so in a few seconds the second army, which is just 1 lord, will show up. No, that'll be helpful. Oh, turn on the dance, can't forget that. Okay, so move closer. They have 1 group of ranged units. So I'm gonna have the Chaos Furies, the flyers, try to dive bomb into those, and then everyone else just crash in from all sides if I can. So I'll do that.
Livest leg. Blow like wine.
Hopefully I lined that up pretty well.
The Prince of Chaos rises.
Demonette of Slanesh.
Endlessly contorting.
A rite of pleasure.
Oh my god, those chariots did huge value.
Yes, yes. Rend. Make them scream.
If anyone hasn't seen these chariots, look at these things. They're like half chariot, half lawnmower.
The pulse of triumph.
Inflict exquisite suffering.
Decadent seekers. Seekers of Slanesh. It brings excess. Sweet depravity. A perverse indulgence.
Nice. Okay, that went pretty well. Buck went with Furies. Yeah, the Furies just took out the archers. Just got a couple of them. Having 0 flying units versus having like 2 flying units is, you know, very helpful sometimes. Just finishing off their runners. Nom 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 nom. Which faction is this? Amok, your voice is getting better. It is, Barry. Thank you. There's still tightness, but better than yesterday. This is the Mask of Slaanesh. This is this was the 4th of the legendary lords that was just added to the game, but this one was free for everybody. But we haven't tried it on stream. I looked into it a bit off stream, so I've got a little bit of an understanding of its mechanics. But we just finished hitting the short victory condition for Sail, the caster guy with the mammoth we were playing, and now we're trying this one out. Okay, so because we're playing Slaanesh, if we have a faction almost dead, we can subjugate them and make them forcibly become an ally. So we're gonna do that.
The Mask of Slaanesh.
More degenerate friends. Let's get 12% speed.
I dance his story.
Level the whip up.
Most
Route marcher.
privileged of Slaanesh.
So, let me hide my camera for a second. So right there is the dance bar, and you can see we're past the first thing, so we can pick a bonus now. So minus physical resist, but plus a ward, and a ward is resist everything for the whole army. Minus attack plus defense for the army. Minus speed plus 30 armor. That's a lot of armor. Minus charge bonus, but gain flaming attacks and fire resist for the whole army. Okay, right now I'm torn between 30 armor for the whole army or flaming attacks and 20% fire resist for the whole army. Those are both really good. I'm like honestly not even tempted at all on the other two. I'm not really fighting anyone that's doing fire damage right now. Let's do plus 30 armor. So far we've been fighting, and yeah, losing a little bit of speed. Yeah, I mean I can give up a little bit of speed for 30 armor. Even our main guy goes from 25 to 55. So I'll do that for now. Can I change it whenever I want? Oh, you have to spend tempo to change it. Okay, but you can change it. Okay, and then her dance. This is the second army. So plus melee attack, minus melee defense, plus weapon strength, minus physical resistance, plus bonus versus infantry, minus leadership, minus armor plus charge. I really don't like any of those. I'll take that for now, just to keep the dance moving.
My limbs obey.
Fear and terror on the mask.
In addition to my repertoire.
Okay, so now we've these three. That was basically our newbie opponent. So the question is, what now? We've got dark elves. I think that's dinosaurs. Oh, some of you remember we played the dark elves that like tame animals. I think that's this guy. And then this is Corn. This is Empire. Skaven corruption? Okay, so rats were there. And that's Cathay up there.
Fallen, yet graceful. A troop of most ardent devotees. All the realms, a stage.
Okay, we can set a province thing here. Let's do plus growth. This is kind of annoying. So I'm in this province. I should be able to recruit here, but I can't because technically I'm in the vassal's territory. So we cannot recruit this turn. What are these? Create a cult of Slanesh in the target settlement. Local enemy province. Okay. I can wait, I think.
Glory be to the Lord of Excess.
I love flaming attack to fight against healing units. I'm 1,000 hours into this game, and I do not know the interaction between flaming attack and healing units. What does it do? Does it just stop healing, or does it do, like, reduce it? Flaming attack halves healing. It halves it. Okay. Hey everyone, I hope your throat's getting better. Playing the most fun Chaos God. Is this Lustria or Southlands? Nice mess either way. We're in South America. Okay, so there's Marcus, who's got a full 20 stack.
Depravity reigns.
Alright. So...
All-powerful sorceress.
Artisan.
Oh my god, my movement. I can't reach him? Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna try something here.
The choice to dance.
Move here.
Choice.
Summon Disciple Army.
Introducing our newest additions. The unholy pageant.
This bow has killed your...
The herald of...
Alright, Disciple Army. Move forward. Siege.
Exquisite torture.
Pantomime of past and
You move
future.
forward.
Slaneshi herald.
You move forward.
Delectable.
Alright, does that get everyone in range? That does get everyone in range, but if I take the auto, I lose Exalted Daemonettes, which I cannot replace right now. So... do I want us to do something? I can't afford his war wagons. Take his huntsman.
Can I have this dance?
Oh, now if I just hit auto, I just lose one Daemonet. Like that's a whatever army. That's whatever. I could probably still do better if I manual it, because we're gonna take massive damage from the auto if I do that. So, we have got... oh, it's a city battle. I did not realize it was a city battle. I don't know how I feel about that. I might be able to do the thing where I have some units hit the city on the opposite side to, like, mess with them. Oh, there's holes in the city. Oh, because he just took this from someone else. Okay. So there's holes in the city right here. Alright. This is going to take a minute. So this is something I didn't know till I saw a YouTuber do it after like 700 hours of playing this game. You can move the reinforcement points and change where your troops come onto the map. If there is an eligible spot... I don't think there's an eligible spot over here. Rip. Okay, so I can move it a little, but not that much. Alright. We're gonna get back here in the trees. I don't want to be getting shot by their archer towers. So we are going to wait here. He's going to build up some towers while I'm doing this. And we're waiting on our main army to enter the field. And what I'm thinking is take some of our cavalry and run it over here to the right. A bunch of their troops will run over that way, and then the rest of our army go left toward the opening. Do you like the current siege settlement battles, or which version was your favorite? When you say which version, do you mean like when everybody had like the pocket ladders, Calteron? I'd say this is probably better. Okay, so you and turn the dance on. And get all the lord ladies together. And you.
Can I play with?
Okay, these. Okay, whoa, all of you, stop. Okay, so these were the chariots and fast units that came from the free army. Well, almost free army. So they're going to head over here to distract. They're getting a few shots off. Go smash into that door. Okay, their troops are moving around. It's working. They're just beating on that door. Do the steeds of the Slaanesh have the same tree avoiding thing as the worms? I think they do okay. Oh, shoot. Like, I don't know that it's written on a tooltip anywhere or anything like that. It's just that you can tell that they can get through there much faster. Okay, so they got the wall open. And again, these guys, their goal is just distract. So these are the lords. Oh god, he's slow. Oh, she is too far away. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. Seduced units are almost here. Let's get them up on this wall if possible. Okay, they captured that gate. Go capture that. Actually, capture that.
I am ready.
So half their army is still way over there, which is great for me.
The eternal hunters, driven by pain.
God, the archer towers are doing a lot of damage to these cavalry. I just want to steal this, then back off. The more people that are in the circle, I think the faster it captures.
The Maiden of Ecstasy.
Kiss the earth.
Where's the guys I took? Wow, they are taking their sweet time.
Form a ring of steel.
Hey, and it's like
How's the distraction troops doing? They're fine?
flow like wine.
His glory. His glory. The crush of bodies.
Can you send the chariots into the gate, trample, and plow through the dudes? I could. They'll get snagged on a lot of stuff. I can promise you that.
Such thrilling choreography.
Bro, how long is it going to take these dudes to look at this?
They scream.
I seduced the slowest units. They're taking so long to get up on this wall.
Spearmen on the hunt. Attack. The pulse of triumph.
Sensuous diversions.
Wait. War wagons. You guys go try to take those out.
The Prince of Chaos rises.
Spears at once. Mask of Slanesh. Dance, my Sybarite.
Oh yeah, see, half of them didn't even enter the gate and watch the other half get killed. Yeah, snag. Nice, the war wagons got ripped apart. That's great.
I dance his greatness.
Hear the discordant choir.
Oh nice, their main legendary lord is here, so we should have a chance to take him out. Send the blob forward.
Reeling in devotion. Swing with the slashes.
Alores.
He watching.
Still got half a dozen army things over there that are tied up by our efforts.
Spearmen.
Our massive blob here, still doing good.
We yearn to. We submit. Serving the pack.
Let's back the Furies up.
Missiles will fly.
Reposition these archers.
His glory. His glory.
Alright, let's try to take out their legendary lord. Any verdict how these guys measure up to the rest? What's up, McRandall? So we just played... there's 4 new legendary lords. This is the last one for us to play that we haven't played yet. The other 3 are all insane. They're all busted in different ways. Like, we had a battle with Sail the Faithless earlier. We had like over 2,000 kills on Sail. Alright, their main guy is almost dead. Is he on a horse? No, he's not on a horse. Okay, got him. Alright, let's... Wait. Oh, I lost a cavalry unit. I think they were just sitting here and getting shot by those archers until it died. Dang it. I was doing really good with this battle too. the heck? I told you guys to come up here. Alright, break that wall. Okay, I think they broke. Okay, I think I lost one cavalry unit because I wasn't keeping an eye on it well enough. But considering we were fighting a city and a 20 stack from Marcus, I'll take that trade. And this was the army from this was the decaying army that we spawned, so losses here I'm not too concerned with. I just realized it might give the Marcus trait for defeating Marcus to the Lord that's going to die. We're going to find out in a minute. Oh, she had 301 kills.
We will desecrate their home.
Yep, it did. Whoops. Defeat Marcus. Went to Lavitia.
The herald of Slanesh.
Okay, so Marcus is now over here.
The Mask of Slanesh.
Artisan of pain.
So this city by default
Most
is
privileged
not
of
able to make
Slanesh.
daemonettes.
The twirl of torment. I dance his story.
Okay, what do we want here? We already know that this one likes using daemonettes. I could just get more buffs for daemonettes, but I can't recruit them for a few turns, or I could just make this guy even tougher. He had like 300 kills. Let's just lean into that. Thick-skinned.
Much shall I evoke with this.
Okay, the next dance thing is done.
Yet graceful.
Vanguard deployment for all units. That's incredible. You could start right in their face. But this is the reason I chose this dance. Heal per second all around the Lord. So we're going to do that. Okay. So just because it's all we can get here, we're going to get some of these marauders. Try that. How's the political stuff? Because that sounded intriguing. The political stuff? Wait, what? The sea elves were my favorite. The ability to move in and out of water without losing movement was great. Also being able to hit cities from sea is really good. How's the political stuff? If you mean like manipulating different factions to like or not like each other, I think all of the high elves have that. If that's what you're talking about. If that's not what you meant, then just clarify and I'll answer again.
The realms, a stage.
Okay, so
I sway
there's
to
a city
his
right there.
call.
Grace and cruelty.
Oh, the second part of the second army's dance is done.
No joy.
There's nothing in this army right now. Let's see. Frenzy for all units is good. Berserk for all units. So So every 90 seconds, for 70 seconds, you are increasing melee attack and fizz resist, but then for 20 seconds, you're uncontrollable. Glorious charge, more mass, minus fizz resist. Pleasure through pain. As you take damage, increase melee attack speed and charge bonus. Frenzy is really good. But Berserk. But minus 10 armor to the army. I think I'd rather lose 6% speed than 10% armor, so I'll take Frenzy.
I cannot refuse the part.
Alright, just because it's all I can get, we'll get more Marauders. Our vassal is starting to cook up an army. That's good. Alright, so Slaanesh has this unique thing where you can pick which building you want the main building to be. If you make a Dimensional Breach, it can make Daemonettes. If you make the second thing, it makes Marauders. They also have some other minor differences. Since we've got the Daemonette portal there, we'll change this one to Marauders, just so we've got access to both there if for ever any reason we want access to the other one. The Sea Lord can give provinces or something? Oh, that's what you meant by political stuff. The Sea Lord, when you capture a province, you can gift it to the other High Elves, and they will gain it, and then they'll maintain it and take control of it, and you will get an outpost in the settlement that you gifted them. So if that settlement gets attacked, like, their stuff will defend it, and you have some troops there helping defend it too. So it's more defensible. And then, as you get them to like you, you can, over time, confederate literally all of them. The Sea Lord himself doesn't keep many settlements.
Bound by past and...
Hold on, is this walled? It's not walled. Okay, hold on. Break siege. There's a reason for it.
The unholy pageant.
We're gonna have the throwaway troops start the siege.
Sweet suffering.
And have the mask move a little closer.
Artisan of
And you move a little closer.
I accept.
Okay. There we go.
Pure,
Alright.
unalloyed sensation. Rejoice! Prince's Herald.
Music
Okay.
never ending.
And next up is over there, and we can start moving in that direction because I didn't capture the city with the mask, so the mask can still move.
Depravity reigns. Tedium. I would never.
His testament speaks.
Divine immortality. My deepest desire granted.
Okay, more Daemonettes.
Divine immortality.
Let's get more growth. Okay.
Smothered in a sash of blood.
I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough movement to hit the temple this turn. It might be 2 turns to get there. But as long as Marcus doesn't take anything else before I get to him, then I can force vassal him here. That's neat. Did you enjoy it? The Sea High Elf guy? Yeah. Yeah, I really did. He also had like a boat building thing similar to the Undead Pirates. Frustrated Affinity. Cool.
I dance
Yeah, we're not going to be able to reach it this turn.
A whimsical tableau. Never object. I ask for strength and grace.
Or should I do that?
Delights. without boundaries. Behold my sensuous movements.
Okay. Unyielding assault. What is this? Can never have their melee attack reduced. Sure.
To further his tale.
IMO Slaaneshi demons don't have enough bare boobs anymore. What? But it makes them safer for streaming. Okay. I'm guessing that was some Warhammer games before I got into Warhammer.
Yet graceful.
Okay, jeez. How? You freaking cheater. How do you have all this? How do you have all this? He's got a city, one lord with 11 guys, and one lord with 17 guys.
The twirl of torment.
Okay. Alright. We're punching up here,
One
chat.
man's pain is another's pleasure.
Okay, hold on a sec. Alright. Encircle.
A grey and joyless endeavor on cloven foot.
Leaping
Can they get close enough?
their last dance.
I don't think they can get close enough. Okay, if I do this... Alright, I lose one troop from the throwaway army. And I think this gets all of them.
Arrange their limbs just so.
Devotees.
Me without end. I know my role.
Subjugate.
Serviceable.
There we go. Cool. Took care of Marcus pretty quick there. That went well. Alright, so we are very banged up, but
The unholy pageant.
in total, taking out Marcus's entire faction, I think I lost one cavalry unit, which I'm not thrilled about, but still. It could have been a lot worse. Defense.
I dance his story.
Pick a locus. I think I usually go Beguilement and Soul Feeder.
Prince's Herald.
Pendulum, so we have some
A tool
AoE.
of sweetest torture.
Alright, so the question would be, what would we hit next? So that's a vassal, pink is me. Could easily go south and hit this guy, who has at least that much, or go north and try to hit Cathay. Either way, we would need to rest for a turn or two. Who is this?
We hang our men for their
Bretonia.
crimes.
That's Bretonia. And then we got Cathay right here.
Excuse me. I have calligraphy to practice.
This is so weird. Look at this. They approve military actions against the Huntmaster's expedition. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I misread it. I thought it was saying they approve that I hit them, but they hate that I hit them. They hate that I vassaled them. They're like, why didn't you kill them? I misunderstood. Okay.
Music never ending.
So we got to the third thing of this. Alright, special power, twice per battle, make a group of allies very resistant to damage and missiles. Heal a group of allies. Make one unit invulnerable for 24 seconds. Immobilize an enemy and shred their armor. Basking in our flame could be really good for like the charge. Like reducing all damage we're taking as we're like running in. Like every one of these has uses. The heal, we've already got a heal aura. I don't know that I need another heal. Let's try to get basking in our flame. Let's try that.
The twirl of
And
torment.
then we got to the third dance on this one. Damage to a bunch of enemies in an area. Damage in an area and rampage. Only affects flyers. Affect one ally, give them crack, basically, and heal them. And they're unbreakable. Chaining direct damage will execute enemies below 20% health. Good against large combatants. So 150 to 300 per second, 24 seconds. 50 to 100 for 10 seconds. 60 to 100 flying only. So this one's by far the nastiest one. I'll try it. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Got a decent little foothold here. We had wanted to watch that other video before the end of the stream, so I'm going to save it here. And we didn't get very far with the mask, but that's because we finished the sale campaign and then started this today. So we will continue figuring out how the mask works next time. Alright, chat, what I'm going to do now is swap over to the Guild Wars 2 section, and we'll check out Nagura's video. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Let me just make sure it updated. Did it update? Yeah, it updated. There we go. Okay, so Nagura was the World of Warcraft world first player that recently I and her both got sponsored to play together. And she did 2 videos on this. Now, I also did 2 videos. She did one here called Guild Wars First Impressions. And she mentioned that we played together. And then she just talked about the game. But I thought that was it. I didn't know she was doing another video, but she did another one that someone pointed out to me called Getting Coached by Mukluk in Guild Wars 2. By the way, I wish she had just asked me for this image that is on the thumbnail, because she didn't, and I'm betting she spent so much time cutting it out, which is always annoying.
Hello everybody, I'm Nagura, and today I have a Guild Wars 2 video for you.
Oh, hold on a sec. That is on the speed that I watch YouTube on, which is probably not for you laypersons. Okay.
I was coached by Mukluk, who is very experienced.
Oh my god, look how old that video is. Look how vibrant that skin is and moisturized. Oh my god, dude, I was so full of life and wonder.
Player and very good at teaching, so it was a very cool experience. Since I am not max level yet, and
why is she showing this? She just pulled this from like a random funny moments video. Why did she show this? There was no reason to edit this in.
I didn't manage to get to endgame, which is my goal. I managed to ask a lot of questions about the endgame, and he showed me some content that was very cool. So yeah, check it out. I had a very good time and I learned a lot, and I'm definitely super excited to finally reach endgame and see all of the content for myself. I did also want to give a quick shout out to the Guild Wars 2 team for organizing this and partnering with me and Mukluk for this event, which was very, very cool. I had an amazing time and I hope you enjoy. First question, sorry.
It was really cool because like Guild Wars 2, they basically contacted me and they're like, hey, you know, would you be interested in this new program we're doing where you will play Guild Wars 2 with another player and like basically coach them and just try to, you know, make sure they have a good time, and you know, we'll pay you for it. And I was like, that's every Tuesday for me. Yeah, I would love to get paid for what I'm already doing. And they're like, okay, well, the person's name is Nagura. Do you have any problem with Nagura? And I'm like, I don't know Nagura. And I pulled up their YouTube. I watched like 5 seconds. I'm like, they seem fine. And they're like, okay. And at the time, I didn't know that other people were doing it as well. Like Lorenity was doing it with Annie Fuchsia. And then there was a handful of others as well. But yeah, it was really cool.
First of all, nice to meet you, but how do you pronounce your name?
It's Mukluk.
Mukluk, okay.
Long story short, I thought...
Oh my god, she's standing right by the waypoint, and the waypoint noise is louder than I am.
I was making up a word a very long time ago, and I found out years later that I was in fact a shoe.
I love that.
Well, I thought one thing that would be nice, because like my audience is hearing you for the first time, yours is hearing me for the first time. I thought maybe we could start by like introducing ourselves to each other, if you're okay with that.
Yes, that's perfect. I wanted to suggest the same thing. Okay, you
right.
Start.
Oh, she put. It's supposed to be ladies first. I wasn't prepared. Okay. Well, my name's Muck.
She needs to loot that. It's driving me crazy.
I have been an MMO player since EverQuest a very long time ago.
Oh wow!
I did play many years of World of Warcraft, so I can talk the talk if we need to do that. But I have been out of that scene for a while. While I was looking into who you were, because I was not familiar with your work until very recently, I saw that you've done some world first stuff. That is freaking awesome. I managed to get a few server firsts back in Icecrown and in Cataclysm. But since then, I have been over here in Guild Wars 2, and I'm most known for making a bunch of guides, a bunch of videos like here's how to do this raid boss, here's how to do this build, stuff like that.
Hold on a sec, hold on.
Hello everybody,
we're gonna
I'm
have to find a
Nagura,
middle
and today I have
ground
a
here,
Guild
chat.
Wars 2 video for you. I was
Past me is talking
them
too slow.
down to
hold on.
is on a videos like here's how to do this raid boss, here's how to do this build, stuff like that. So I'm the little dude with the pointy hat and a whole lot of guide videos at this point. Now over here there's a big red portal. In front of it says Fractal Quick Play Beta, but we're just going to run over to the portal. So these are fractals. So we're going to walk up to this, and we're just going to hit enter, and we're going to enter the fractal lobby. It doesn't matter what you have selected if you'll just hit enter at the bottom.
Okay.
And we're going to go into
serious research.
Lobby. Now this is just a area. There's a jumping puzzle in here. There's merchants in here, and the most important thing.
Why is everyone naked?
What?
Why is everyone naked? Oh no, that looks like a white suit. I thought they're all naked.
I think you're just projecting. Fractals have 100 levels of difficulty.
Okay.
So, like, if you look, there's Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4 at the top. The maps in Tier 1 are the same maps in Tier 2, okay? It's just they're more difficult all the way up to Tier 4. Now, the next thing is on higher tiers, they have a thing called agony resistance, which...
You know, I think I didn't tell her about instabilities, and I hate that I forgot that. Because I had so much information I was trying to tell her, and I think I forgot to tell her about the instabilities.
Effectively, it means you take more damage if you don't have agony resistance. It's a stat they made up to prevent people from just jumping straight to 100 in one go. And but basically, as you go through them, you will build agony resistance, and then this made-up stat becomes a non-issue when you get to the end. Let's do Nightmare on normal mode. That's a fun one. I am going to... Let's see. So at this point, we could...
Which I found out does have agony in it. I wanted to show her Nightmare because the music in it is like so good, but I found out it does have agony, and she got downstated by it a couple times.
3 EU players with us. If you want to like extend the invitation to your chat and have like, people join, you could.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we have already selected Nightmare. Now, hopefully you like this one. This is just one of my personal favorites.
When you're in just like down states, can you also like release in these kind of fractals, or do you always have to be rested by people?
If you go down, people can absolutely try to save you, but if you go from down to full dead, it depends on the situation.
Oh, okay.
Because if your group...
Man, her game noise is so loud.
...can salvage the situation and then just res you, then great. If they are in the middle of a fight with trash mobs, not a boss, but with trash mobs, you could just respawn and then run back up to them. So, if I may, let me talk about fractals for a second. Fractals are each a point...
Isn't Nightmare 25? It's 22, you can see it right there. I don't remember how much agony's in here, but I do remember she went downstate in the capture circles.
In time in the Guild Wars story that you're essentially reliving. Kind of like the Caverns of Time situation in World of Warcraft, but fractals are also like parallel universes. There are actually people in the story of Guild Wars 2 that went crazy because they were just like trapped in fractals and having to fight other versions of themselves in here.
Oh.
So it's actually a very deep, cool story, but the TLDR is it's 5-man combat.
Yeah. Do classes have like bigger cooldowns as well? Like really long cooldowns? Offensive cooldowns, I mean?
Nothing like Bloodlust or Time Warp, if that's what you mean.
Okay,
get to the bubble. Run to the bubble. So basically, boss is doing a big boom, and everybody is running over here to avoid it.
Okay.
Now we have got...
Oh.
We have got some gamers in here. We've got some people pushing big numbers. That ended way too fast.
Wow. Okay. Well,
let me
Yeah, I had to ask them to
here.
chill.
Yuki, Alessa, and Emma. Can you guys just like auto attack a bit on the bosses so we can see some mechanics?
wait. Oh, I'm just gonna auto attack from now. Sorry. Sorry, I killed that one too fast.
Oh,
So yeah, that's my bad.
Nagura, hold back.
Yeah,
please.
I'm gonna hold back.
Yeah. Now a reminder that basically they are very geared, and these are the tier 1 kind of starter fractals, which is why they're able to do that.
Okay.
All right. This mechanic, you don't see this often. This is dodgeball basically. The red ball's hurt. You got to stand in the circle and capture it. Think like Arathi Basin. You got to capture the circle. The blue ones heal you. The red ones hurt.
Okay.
And then once you capture it, it disappears. And in this room, there are 3 of them. There's one in the middle and one on each of the sides, but the side ones have like blasts coming down. So this part, we just use our dodge rolls to get over these red areas as they come toward you.
As it just hits
try
her
to
in the
get to the
face.
top of this ramp. As soon as any
Oh,
one
good,
person
she
gets
dodged
to the
that
top
one.
of the ramp, they can turn off this thing. So if you've got someone that's struggling behind you, you know, they can just walk up after it's over.
That's convenient.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's creepy.
Yeah, so it's called Nightmare.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, so big snake thing. So we're gonna start hitting that. Now we have to CC it. You see the blue bar under its name that just got beaten down really fast?
Yeah.
That is a crowd control bar, or CC bar.
Okay.
Essentially, you hit that bar with stuff that would make a normal character lose control of their character, like a stun, a knockdown, a fear. And you hit those bars with enough of them, and you CC the boss.
Okay, I understand. That's cool.
All right, so this boss crashes down from the ceiling, so we want to not be in the middle of the room unless you want a funny achievement.
Wait, I have to do what? I'm gonna fall off? Oh god. Oh god.
No, don't fall off.
Ah.
So he's got the blue bar, so we want to CC him. You want to hit him with stuns, your fear, anything you got that would take away someone's control, and we want to break that blue bar.
So while the blue bar is up, do you take any other damage? Like, does the boss take any other damage?
Oh yeah, you can still hit him normally.
Ah, okay.
It's just that your main objective is to CC him. See how right now he's stunned?
Yeah, okay.
So the main objective is to hit him with that CC. Okay, so we got a blue bar. Oh, he's invulnerable. Okay, so this is a mechanic. We're gonna split up. Everybody picks one of these circles and play dodgeball, and we're capturing them, just like how it taught us up until this point.
See, the moment she got in the circle, she got agony. I did not realize this was going to be a thing here. So she is trying to dodge the balls, and she's dying every second, even when she plays perfectly.
Yeah, there are... is there shockwaves on this difficulty? I think there's not. On the harder difficulties, there are shockwaves that come across the room, and you have to jump over them while doing this.
I somehow died. I'm not sure how.
That's okay. That's okay. We can get you up. Okay, so we want to CC him again. So if you've got a fear or something, you hit him with that. Okay, he's stunned. And I'm gonna dodge roll that because I was in the path of it.
Oh, that's a nice indicator, so the arrow.
A lot of late game mechanics can be summarized with the phrase, get out of it if it's red.
Yeah, because that's also something that's confusing to me because obviously I don't know what the animations look like from others.
She's doing a good job with dodging.
So I didn't know, okay, is this like a friendly thing or an enemy thing? But I guess mainly it just goes with like red
Yeah, there's the agony again.
is bad and blue is good.
Yeah, 99 times out of 100, you get out of red things and you move into blue or green things.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't understand what I'm dying to. Is there something else other than the balls I'm supposed to dodge? Like, I feel like I'm not gonna hit by anything.
There are some like red circles on the ground. And it might be that there's a little bit of agony damage. I mentioned agony resistance to you earlier.
Oh.
It might partially be that. Because if you do get hit by something, it would be amplified a little bit.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, so we want to CC him again. And my character, if you look, I've got a red triangle pointing out at me. He basically gave me a debuff that I was about to throw up. And if I aim at a player, it would hit you.
And like that's a bad thing, or is it like a buff that you're
basically,
getting?
I had a red indicator and I could control where it was going.
Ah, I see.
So, okay, so we get to the bubble again.
It's not a beneficial vomit then. Okay.
Okay, so now we just burn the boss down and survive all the crap he's throwing at us.
Okay.
Lots of damage. And that's it.
Yeah, cool. So she didn't know we had stability there, and she was spending extra time dodging all of those arrows, but she was doing a great job dodging all of them.
Oh, all right, that's a cool boss. I like it.
Difficulty for Nightmare.
Okay, that's nice. I love that. Okay, well, this is fun content. Okay, now we're talking. I mean, the leveling and stuff, like, it makes sense that I should be leveling because then I understand the game better, right? But I play MMOs mainly for, like, combat and PvE and whatever, and that's always, like, the main gripe that I have with MMOs. Like, it takes me so long to get to that point, right? So I think it's really cool that you can test this even if I'm not max level. I think that's actually very nice.
Yeah, I was actually kind of racking my brain a little bit because I was like, okay, I don't want to ask her to boost unless the company tells her to boost. Because I am of the opinion that it's okay to boost if unless it's your first character. I do believe that if someone boosts their very first character, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm like sounding like a robot on her end right now.
Because you suddenly get, you know, 30 specializations and traits and 50 new skills and just all this stuff all at once when you're suddenly max level, and it's like you're drowning in information.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of content that we could do without you being max level. Fractals are one such thing. Now, obviously, there's, you know, you're kind of like, you're bumped up to like a weaker level 80, but you are level 80, you can hit things. Strikes and raids and convergences are truly level 80 content. You can go into World v World or PvP. In World v World, it would be kind of like this situation where you would be like a weaker max level player, but you could go there. PvP, you would be on an equal playing field. And I know you expressed some interest to me in trying out PvP. My suggestion for that is we're actually expecting a balance patch today in like an hour.
Okay.
So if you're up for it, maybe we do PvP tomorrow, and that would be after some stuff gets nerfed, hopefully.
All right, yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, like I'm usually not a PvP player, but I heard it's like completely different in this game, so I definitely would like to see it. All right, I think I'm ready. Well, not quiet, but
oh,
it's okay.
she merged both days' streams into one video. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm just gonna click Q for unranked arena, and you should get a pop-up. And there we go. So now we just wait on the queue, which
we're gonna get
shouldn't be too long, as we're on EU, and you guys are near your prime time right
Getting
now.
destroyed.
So it says like 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, so she skipped the whole part where I was like teaching her how to set up her
I guess
gear and
whenever
stuff.
you get into the map, you can explain like the special part of the map to me, right? Because I assume, because you said each map has like a special kind of thing, right?
Yes. Yeah, so each map, you know, like I said, there's 3 capture points. So in general, you try to hold 2 of them most of the time and you don't bleed too many kills and you get the win. And then as far as the extra thing, yeah, I'll explain it once we see which map it is.
Okay, perfect.
So if you hit accept, then it'll go to a screen that says map selection. Now, click whatever you think looks pretty, since you don't know what they all are. We don't have enough time for me to explain it. And you'll see that it goes into like a pie chart spinner type thing.
Yeah.
And then it spins and lands on this.
That's cute.
So we got Legacy of the Foe Fire. Okay, Legacy of the Foe Fire, just like all the other Conquest maps, has 3 white nodes on the map, and if you capture them, they generate income until you lose them.
Yeah.
The extra mechanic is near each team's respawn. So right now we're on the red team, we're near the bottom of the map, and the blue team is near the top of the map. There is a Lord, which is a really strong NPC, kind of think like the Alterac Valley guy at the end.
And where's the guy?
And for us, it's at the, here, I'm pinging it on the map. So it's, there and there. So if you kill the Lord, you get 150 points. That doesn't mean you're going to win, but that will surge you closer to 500.
Interesting. Okay, and like, are mounts allowed in here? No.
No, not in Conquest. The Warclaw is allowed in World versus World, and Conquest is just on foot, which is why, we both took Relic of the Wayfinder for faster run speed. You can also use Swiftness or Super.
Who is this? This is Nagura, Naguura. She is a WoW World First Raider, and recently I did a sponsored thing with her, and I was watching her video on our sponsored thing together.
Speed, which are different types of buffs that increase run speed, but you're just on foot.
Okay. Oh no, I'm nervous. I'm gonna press everything wrong.
So usually when these matches start, you'll have one person go to what's called the home node, which is the one that is closest to our spawn, which in our case is the bottom right, and everyone else rushes to mid for a big team fight.
Okay.
Not always, but that's often what happens. So
I probably shouldn't be going there by myself. Oh wait, I see now.
Okay, so we're over here at the middle, and at this point you just shoot them.
All right. I'm pressing abilities. I'm feared.
Okay. Yeah, first she was aiming at someone she was out of range of, but she's hitting someone now.
Downstate, so you see he's got like a darker bar, and you can either just keep shooting him, or you can hit the F button to attempt to do an execute.
Nice, okay. Do you get extra points for like having killing blows or something, or doing more damage? Like individual players, can you somehow get more?
There will be extra points on the scoreboard, but there's not going to be extra points like toward the win condition.
Oh, okay.
So you get more bragging rights, I guess.
Love that.
All right, so at this point, you see, we're kind of bullying them back toward their respawn right now, which doesn't really...
Dude, Necro Scepter is perfect for a noob, because there's no projectile. It's just, you swing, it hits.
Help us, but it does kind of, show them we mean business, I guess.
Oh, shit.
All right, so I would fall back a little bit here, because at this point, the risk is that, the people we killed a minute ago are going to respawn and come flooding out.
I did press the super big ability on accident, so I guess I'm going back in.
I'm falling back a bit.
Okay.
Taking a lot of
no.
I'm going to try to res you here and see if I can.
Glyph of the stars.
Nice.
Got you up. I can't do that again for a long time, though. Now, something worth pointing out right now.
Yeah?
Even if we lose this little skirmish that you and I are in right now, if you have a moment to glance at the map, we own both the other nodes. It doesn't matter if we lose this fight in terms of, like, you know, the big picture.
Yeah.
We're actually winning every second we have them distracted here.
Yeah, okay.
Time to do some real damage.
It's difficult to pay attention, like, when you don't know what the hell is going on. It's like a million abilities flying at you, and then you somehow have to look at the map as well. And I don't even understand my own abilities.
Yeah, and I think that's true for any MMO. You know, if you suddenly have all of this going on at once, it can be overwhelming.
Wait, hold on.
And
okay, I remember this part. So she, in the heat of battle, she forgot that her shroud gives her a second hit point bar. I think she remembers it a little bit later on, but like right here, she could have shrouded, but she just
MMO,
forgot
you know,
it in the
if
heat
you
of
suddenly
battle.
have all of this going on at once, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Attempting to res you,
Glyph
might get up
again?
in just a moment.
Nice.
Every glyph of the stars goes to Nagura. Also,
And don't
her heal
forget,
skills.
objects in this game are solid, so if you just like get behind a pillar or something, that will
there we
block
go,
enemy
she's-
bullets.
Ah, true.
Which is very different from something like, you know, Warts on Gulch. Now, fun little fact here, this guy that's downstate that we're finishing off right now, because he's in the circle, we cannot capture the circle until he's taken care of.
Oh.
So, you know, it was actually good for him to, you know, continue spamming those weak downstate abilities and fighting for time to just, you know, grab every little second he could, because he was preventing us from getting those points.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. I did fast somehow. Oh, goodbye.
They stomped you. Yeah. Okay, well, now you get to experience respawning.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I died, yeah.
Yeah, gotta show your community what it's like.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so you see the point under your feet is capturing, like a big clock hand.
Yeah.
So you want to stay here until, there we go. So it just captured, and we're
Okay.
getting that income, and now we can wander off again.
Oh, okay.
So we could just stay there and defend it, but that's kind of boring. So I would encourage you, why don't you come over here with me to the south, come up these stairs,
All right.
and we'll go pick a fight over here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, she cut out me saving that guy. I remember that fight because we ran over there and they were about to stomp that guy, and I interrupted him with Astral 3 and then glyphed him up, and then it turned it into a 3v2.
You lost the great
She cut out my sick res.
All right.
I'm like
so
really
this
bad
guy
at hitting
is
skill shots.
And you are doing great. Just remember your shroud is a second hit point bar.
That's a good point.
As soon as I said that, I'm like, boom, well, there you go. Love it.
Oh my god.
You're like, well, wait a second. I've got a surprise tool that'll help me later. There's okay. So one thing, and I missed it as well. We just won that fight at the south node.
Yeah.
None of us captured it. We all ran away like silly people. So I am running back, and it only takes one.
Right there, I started to say like a dumbass, and then I was like, wait, I don't know what her stream is rated. So I was like silly people.
One of us, but I'm running back to capture it, and then I'll come rejoin you again. There's the BVP salt, the guy we just killed. You're lucky my team's stupid. There it is. I'm trying to stay alive. I've had a Reaper hitting me with a scythe for the last 20 seconds. I'm trying to running all over the place. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm trying to coach and fight for my life at the same time. Okay, so putting a target marker on that guy. We want to kill that dude and finish him off. Nice. Hey, we won.
Let's go.
You are untied, undefeated. Retire now.
Incredible.
Okay, so really quick, we don't have a lot of time on the scoreboard before it disappears. Okay. At the bottom, there's two buttons. One says statistics, one says reward track. If you click on stats, you can see a whole bunch of stuff. You can see like how much damage you did, your healing, your kills. And then the third row is percentage of your team. So they try to combat toxicity, so they don't have it be like you had the #1 kills or you had the lowest amount of kills on your team. They'll just say like, oh, you did 18% of your team's kills. And then you have to do some quick math in your head. And I'm like, okay, well, there's 5 of us, so 20%'s average. That's not too bad. Yeah, stuff like that.
I did very little healing, but that's okay.
That's fine. That wasn't your primary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's damage, healing, kills, deaths, of course. Revives is how many times you saved another player. Offense is, I believe, fighting on nodes that enemies have.
Is she still playing yours too? On some days, I think she is. She divides her time between a lot of different games, similar to me. But I have seen her on Guild Wars 2 since this.
That was really fun. I mean, again, it was like overwhelming, but it was still cool to see and like test the abilities and everything, and have a huge spectral form or lich form or whatever that was.
Oh, absolutely.
That's cool.
And I'm glad that we were in a game that was fairly even and it wasn't just like one-sided one way or another, because that was a really good example. Because, you know, just like any game, sometimes you queue in and you get absolutely stomped or you stomp the enemy, and then there's no back and forth at all.
Right, that was enough PvP for now, though. But it definitely might be something that I could enjoy once I understand the class more, though. Maybe.
Could show her the jump puzzle. Oh, yeah, we could show her the jump puzzle.
Oh, I did. it's interesting because people are like, you should do the jump puzzle. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I gave in and like I tried one. And then it wasn't even a jump puzzle. Like at least not the way I thought.
I remember this. We went to the newbie zones have that thing where if you do 5 events in the newbie zone, you get a weapon that levels with you. So we went to Queensdale and we were going through and doing events there with this big pile of people to get the Dreambound weapons.
Puzzles are where you're like, jumping up a thing. Like it was like this thing where I had to be in the dark and I had to like follow like a light source.
The pirate?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, the jump puzzles in the game scale from very, very simple in the level 1 zones to jumping up the inside of an active volcano and one misjump means you're dead in the later zones. So
Okay, that's cool.
there's definitely a spectrum of jump puzzles.
Honestly, that might be something that I really enjoy. Like how many are there? Maybe I could put that as one of my achievements and I just do all of the jump puzzles as the first thing.
Lots. There are lots and lots and lots.
Okay.
And there is a Christmas one once we finish your 5 events here. Let's see this.
Nice. What the hell?
You get a loading screen?
Yeah, and I loaded before your mount loaded, so I was just like chilling in the air and leaned back.
Nice. Yeah, so if you have a mount with a passenger and you waypoint somewhere within the same zone, it just abducts them and takes them with you.
Yeah, I love that. I was also wondering something, since like if you're a completely new player, like obviously I am in a privileged position where I can probably just like talk to them and be like, hey, I would like to have the expansions, and they probably give me a code, right? But if you're a completely new player and you don't have that same privilege, what would you suggest? Like first of all, I think it's good if you just play the free-to-play version, right? And just familiarize yourself with the game and just play like that and see if you like it. But once you feel like,
yeah,
okay,
I just tried to move the mouse cursor, chat. I just tried to move it off screen.
it's a game I really enjoy. What kind of expansion do you think people should buy? Should they only buy the newest one, or like?
Oh, I love this talk. So let's get a visual aid up. If you can hit H on your character and go to Story Journal on the left-hand side. Okay, what you have now in front of you is a list of all the expansions and the DLCs in the order that they came out. That's why I wanted you to pull this up. Okay, so my story is just the base game. Living World Season 1 and 2, Heart of Thorns, Season 3, blah, 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 going on down the list. Now, the older it is, the cheaper it is. Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire were the first 2 expansions, and you can get them in a combo pack for like $20 or something for both of them, and it's frequently on sale for like $10 for both of them.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's a lot of content. And as you said, I usually suggest people try the game for free, and that's like 100 hours of entertainment before they spend a penny, and they can decide if they like it or not. If they do like it, the first 3 expansions, which were Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons, you could just call them big expansions. They added a lot of content.
And just to understand, because like the Living World seasons, these are just like included in another expansion, basically. Like by Heart of Thorns, I also have Living World Season 3, or no?
No, they should do that. I would encourage them to do that, but no, they are separate. There are bundles that you can buy on the store that get expansions and Living World, so if you do one of those bundles, you would get them all. However, your question was like, what would you recommend people to grab?
Yeah.
So the first 3 expansions, Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons, are big. They, like, individually, they are very big, lots of content, lots of land.
Okay.
The newest 3 expansions are cheaper and smaller because that's when they went to the yearly expansion cycle. So Secrets of the Obscure, Janthir Wilds, and Missions of Eternity, still fantastic, but they are smaller.
Okay.
Because the older the stuff is, the cheaper it is. If someone's like, hey, what should my first expansion be? I'm just gonna say, get the first one. Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire are massive, and they're the cheapest ones. It's a win freaking win. So that's usually the thing that I recommend to people that ask me that.
Okay, that makes sense.
You also asked about getting the newest one. Visions of Eternity is great so far. Like, I honestly have a lot of good stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
However, as we talked about yesterday, it's not all out yet. They do releases where, like, a chunk of the content is released at launch, at 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months, and then at 12 months they launch the next expansion. So, like, if you buy Janthir Wilds right now, you're getting Janthir Wilds plus its 3, 6, and 9 month releases, all of it in one go. If you buy Visions of Eternity right now, it's not all done yet. It's still cooking. So you're not going to get the whole thing. Still, I highly recommend it to people that are already at that point in the game. But if you're not at that point, I feel like it's a better buy to get some of the earlier stuff that's already completely done, and, it's massive. Mug is doing info overload. Yeah, I know. Crystal, I'm doing my best to answer her questions, and the result is I'm just giving her tons and tons of information. I still want to take her to try the Christmas stuff out, but we are...
Yeah, her internet crashed like 5 times.
This becomes the hub.
It was really unfortunate, too, because, like, her stream, she had, like, it was stressful for her because... you're doing a sponsored thing and your internet's cutting out. And it's like, oh man, I'm going to upset the sponsor. But then also on top of that, she was she kept losing all her viewers. Like she had like 1,800 viewers or something, and then it was like 1,000, and then like 600 because she just like kept losing connection.
That's awesome.
Welcome to Winter Wonderland. So there is a whole bunch of stuff going on here. got a couple of options here.
Oh
hold
my
on,
God.
I know there's a ton of people here. So let me take you to one that I think you might like. I hope you like. If you'll follow me over here.
Sorry, I lost you. There's. Where are you? Let's see.
And there's some peppermints here we can jump up.
Oh, nice.
And then there's like a little portal at the top.
I don't think I can use this. Oh no, I was just lagging, I guess. I don't know.
You scared me. I'm like, this is a jumping puzzle. It should not have a level cap for a jumping puzzle.
So this is like a limited time jumping puzzle event, basically?
This
why is it
is
instanced?
the Christmas one.
Is it timed?
It is not timed, but...
Which ended up being a
It is
lie.
not timed, but there is some of the snowflakes that you jump off of melts behind you, so you've got some different options here. So what we're gonna do, there's 3 paths. I think right is the easiest one.
Okay.
Chat's gonna yell at me if I'm wrong, so let's go right. And just jump through it. And we're taking a very minor amount of ice damage over time.
Okay.
We get to the bonfires, and it fully heals you.
Oh, goodbye. Oh no. Wait, am I at the start again? No.
Uh-huh.
Wait, but there's no right path anymore.
I didn't know she missed the jump right there.
I'm not in the middle. Oh, okay, I see. Is there any kind of like jumping tricks, by the way? Like sometimes you can
sure.
adjust stuff in the air or whatever.
So one tip that's a big one is holding forward and pressing jump is different from pressing jump and then pressing forward.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if you hold forward, you're running forward, and then you hit jump and you go like forward a lot. You know, it's like you're launching yourself forward. But if you press jump and tap forward, you go more up than forward.
Okay.
So jump forward is a lot up and a little forward. Forward jump is a lot forward and a little up.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm glad she understood that, because that sounds so
Dodge
confusing
jump.
the way I said it.
She does not need to learn dodge jump. I'm going to explain this to you, but I do not encourage you to use this, okay? If you mash dodge and jump at the same time, you will jump almost twice as high in the air. But it is difficult to control. Even I can't do it well after all these years. There are some people who can PvP, and they can dodge jump while PvPing, and it allows them to kind of jump up to platforms that most people can't reach, and then they can just like laugh at you and you can't kill them.
Okay.
But it's a rare breed.
Is that intended? I'm guessing so, since they would have changed it at some point, right? Okay.
Okay, you have reached me. Okay, so the...
Oh no! Oh wait, just...
Oh my gosh.
It just appeared in front of me.
I was going to explain.
I thought it was like a safe spot.
It wasn't until you jumped off.
Yeah, it was safe till you leapt off of the
You
thing.
would respawn there from now on, you know? Alright, I'm here.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna wait for these to disappear and then respawn, and basically just gonna go right up the middle. I think I was dead. Yeah. So with the next time they respawn, we're just going to leap forward and jump all the way up to the top.
Okay, no pressure.
All right, and we're going.
Oh, goodbye. What, you gotta be real fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, again, pulling from WoW for here as an example here.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes a raid will come out and people be like, oh, if we make our whole race, if every raider changes to undead, this is easier because of racial bonuses.
Yeah.
Right? Guild Wars 2 seems to hate racial advantages in this game.
Oh,
there
that's
are
cool.
Racial skills.
Yeah.
There are racial skills. But anytime it happens, in the 6 years that I've been a content creator for it, that something that is like, where some fight becomes easier if you bring like all Sylvari or something, they nerf it fast.
Okay.
And an example is there was a raid called Harvest Temple, or Strike Mission, and it came out, and there was a mechanic, there was like a shockwave. And Sylvari have a plant ability where they can just root their feet in the ground and they can't be moved for a moment. And the strategy for like a week was run full Sylvari, and anytime this deadly mechanic happens, everybody just root. And they got rid of that fast. They were like, no, we are not having a community that kicks out non-Sylvari players. No.
I did it!
And yeah, oh, nice job.
Yes, I did the difficult path too. Oh my god, I'm smurfing.
So what you want to do now, because you're taking cold damage right now.
Oh, okay.
Is, avoid the red circles. You want to run forward and go to that big peppermint that's straight ahead, but don't get hit by the big boulder.
Okay. Wait, so you had an advantage when you were Sylvari?
Wait, here, hang on. So let this pass, and then run up the hill and get on the peppermints on the right-hand side.
Yeah?
Oh, the delay. She's hearing my instructions after.
Now run uphill again, and get on the big peppermint.
Okay. Slid off the side.
It was good that there were other people there for her to follow, because my instructions were delayed.
So I saw it a month later.
Why is the boulder slippery?
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it was just the new at that time the toughest boss in the game. Yeah, the brand new toughest boss.
Yeah.
It came out, and one of its attacks could be completely ignored if everyone was a salad.
Oh.
That's basically the story.
Okay.
So very quickly they were like, we're not okay with this. We don't want a community where people kick non-salads from the group, and they changed the thing so that didn't work.
Okay.
So in this game, the racial stuff is very much flavor only.
Okay, that's cool though, because I mean they did kind of like they're working towards that in WoW now too, but it took them like forever to like think this way, right? And even now sometimes you do have advantages, so I'm not a fan of that. So I'm glad that they are adjusting those things. Okay.
Oh, so you got past that spot you're in trouble with.
Yeah.
So basically, each thing
All
here
right, so
is
chat.
wet boulder.
Do you see the timer? That's the timer for the whole map to reset, and it's about to troll her so hard.
Pass and then run to the next peppermint.
Okay.
Just keep doing that.
I'm not sliding off this time.
All right, after the left peppermint, there's one on the right, and then there's presents on the right. You want to jump up the presents on the right, and then your goal is to jump up inside the gigantic present box, which is at the top of that floating pile.
Again, I am glad that there's other people here, because she can just like follow this
Oh
guy.
no! It's over, I think. Okay, wait, can I do this still? Wait, that was it?
Oh, you're so close. I think you did it.
I did it! Let's go!
You did it.
And she did. The chest is right there.
Go, nice job. Now make sure you look at the chest. Make sure you look at the big chest.
I think I got. I think I got sent out before I looted the chest.
Oh my god. It's so troll.
Oh no.
It's so troll.
What happened? Did you hit like leave instant or something?
No, like as I was jumping up to the last thing, I got like a pop-up in the middle of the screen, and they removed it so I could see. And I assumed that was like the end of the game because there's like a half-an-hour timer, right? And then as I was done, I got ported out.
Oh my god. you did it. You just didn't get the loot. Oh, hoodwinked.
Oh well. It's all about the achievement. It's the
thing is, she didn't get the achievement
group
because
alive.
she
I'll be
didn't
right
interact
back.
with the
I'm gonna
boss.
stand in the fire just so you don't
But
get
I didn't
bored.
have the heart to tell her that.
pride and the honor that I was in for.
You did it. You did. Everyone here saw you did it. On the first try, no less.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my viewers to you, and then you can, I don't know, look at more patch notes or whatever else you're gonna be doing.
Whatever else I do.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much again for staying a bit longer as well, even though, and like bearing with me through my internet issues.
Like I said, I suffered through it with a stream recently. I get it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope I made this a painless experience for you because this was kind of new for both of us. And,
I did. Like, I definitely enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed it too, even though I was like sometimes, especially I feel like. Because I'm a streamer, right? Like, if things get explained to me, and you're very good at explaining stuff, I have to say. Like, I initially I didn't know that you're a guide writer, right? But then as you started explaining things, I'm like, oh yeah, you definitely know how to do that. You've done this once or twice. But
yeah,
since you're so yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It cut out. I thought you were done. I joke with people a lot that I'm like the elementary school for Guild Wars 2. Like, there's a lot of people that are specialists that know a lot more than me about specific things. And usually if someone asks about that, I'm like, I can't answer that, but Bob can. He's over there. Like, I'll point them over to that guy. But I've got a general knowledge that it covers most of the game at this point.
Thank you again.
You're
I'm gonna leave it
very
now for real.
And you were a great student as well. You owned that jumping puzzle, and you're untied, undefeated in PvP. I'm very proud.
Actually, good points. I smurfed that, what's it called, Siege.
New video coming tomorrow. WoW World Firster farms noobs in Guild Wars 2 PvP.
This game is easy. Yeah. Oh my god.
Lots of very clever jump cuts.
Oh my god, that would be a good video, man. It's like you're a YouTuber or something.
Or something.
All right. Well, have a good one. Thank you so much, and maybe I'll see you around.
All right. You take care.
Bye bye.
All right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool seeing her side of it. Because, like, while I was talking to her, I couldn't see her face. So it was definitely a little bit different seeing, like, her expressions and stuff like that. Also, a lot of those jumps in the puzzle, I didn't see. So she fell way more times than I thought she did. Hang on a sec. I want to refresh. I want to look at the comment section under the video. Let's see. Welcome to Tyria. You're in the hands of a great mentor. I saw this from Muck's perspective. Welcome. Hope you keep enjoying Guild Wars 2. As you said, you come back after a break. You'll have the same power everyone else does. What like Guild Wars 2 vets don't know is that you can do fractals before reaching 80th level. Fractals boost you to 80 like PvP, but you can't use LFG. Watch the full vid. Deja vu. Okay. Not too much. It's a new video, so not a ton of comments. All right, that is awesome. So that was Nagura's second video about our experience together for the sponsored Guild Wars 2 event. I'm putting links to it in both the chats right now. If any of you are interested in subscribing to her channel or liking the video or anything like that, or leaving a comment, you have the option to do so. But that was awesome. And if Guild Wars 2 ever does this again with like any other big creators, I am going to be raising my hand and be like, yo, pick me, my lord. I would love to do this again. Because that, I mean, honestly, that felt very easy for me. It was a lot of fun. I got paid at the same time. That was fantastic. All right, with that, chat, I am out of time for the morning stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys had fun. A few plugs on the way out. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Hit subscribe if you're on YouTube. Here are links to my 2 YouTube channels coming up in the chat right now if you are interested. And a very special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive with their support. I could not do this without them, and there's a link to that in the chat if you are interested. Shilling complete. And with that, let me see who is live right now. Dude, for a microsecond, I'm like, oh, Nagura's live. No, that's me watching Nagura. Never mind, forget that. I was like, oh, I'll raid Nagura. Fangel's live. I'll raid Fangel. All right, I'll see you guys over there, and I will be back later tonight. See ya. Muck raids his own channel. Yeah.